a small, basically uncharted, like it's so small that it does not warrant a name on the map. It's just like a dot, like people know it's there, but it's basically nothing.
I mean, we're
Uh,
gonna name it though,
The
right?
I
At
the
this
mean,
only
point.
reason the only reason they put it on the map is because so every so often somebody would be like, "I found it! I discovered a new island." Like, no, we fucking know it's there. It's useless.
Yeah, but we're gonna name it though, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I
Thank you.
mean, if you guys right now it's Island K, just so that I could remember which island it was, but
Is it special?
Yeah, it's
Go
It's
special
Bolt.
that
very
there's a
special.
kobold on it.
oh, it's
Island
special.
special K.
It's more than one.
Um,
With blueberries.
yes. Um, are we all here?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Yeah, because Tom said he might make later, but not now. Okay, cool. So yeah,
I want to know where
does
he
anybody
got
want
that.
to?
Where did he get that poncho of?
I don't know, but that poncho is sweet as hell.
Is there Harry Potter on there, or like is
It,
that someone I don't know?
it's Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's so much cooler than Harry Potter.
No, it's just I thought. Yeah, my sister was giving out to me today. We were playing Overcooked, and she's like, "Yeah, my husband decided to leave me to go play Dragon Ball Z on play." She was left with so that's why I was like, today must be Dragon Ball Z day. Like,
uh,
I mean, it's not
I,
every day.
I do miss the Dragon Ball Z days. I was like the perfect age to be getting them like as they were coming in the 90s, so like good times. Uh, so who wants to get Matt up to speed on what happened last time?
Well, Hovind did die briefly.
Okay.
The ship caught fire. Don't know how that happened.
Could be anything.
And could be anything really. Could have been a plan. So the ship caught fire. The ghost ship caught fire. Hovind died. We managed to get off the ghost ship before it caught fire. All the ghosties died. Eric sent it off into the rocks and perished with the ship.
Oh, he had a Viking funeral.
And yeah, kind of. I mean, it was on fire, so yeah. And
Burial.
Kappa stole a whole bunch of stuff from the ghost captain that may or may not be important. And then we ended up here on Cobalt Island. Ta-da!
The purpose of being on the island is because you guys still
Oh yeah,
need a little more time for the repairs.
yes. The Cobalts weren't the first draw of the island. It was we just stopped to get the repairs done, but then the Cobalts popped up out of the ground, and we're trying to make friends with them per Dodor.
Oh, by the way, from now on, you don't go anywhere without like when we're off the ship, you don't go anywhere without Sojourner.
Okay.
Because we almost were not able to save you. It's only because I had vortex warp we were able to get you out from under from the bottom levels of the ship back to everybody else.
It was real touch and go.
Hoven's wandering almost got him killed.
He
And I
took
was
like
like,
8 attacks though, so I mean it took a lot, but
I
Yeah,
mean,
but you ate like 150 damage.
Ooh.
being able just being able to get one deck up literally saved Hoven's life because we got a little generous with being able to see between decks, but it was fine.
I mean, like we couldn't be like, "Oh, sorry, Matt, you
Muzzy.
went to a rum distillery and now you're dead." Like, you know.
I mean,
Good times. Yes. So here you are on Island K. Ellie is going about the repairs of your ship. Ellie is doing the repairs. Should only take a couple of days. Whilst exploring the island, you all found tracks. They were small, three-toed reptilian tracks that you followed around. And Kappa was able to discover and try to open a cleverly concealed hatch. And just as he was about to get it opened all on its own. And a small creature holding a sword up to Kappa's throat says, "Hey, what are you doing in my hole?" So where we are now is here.
Sorry, what did you say to me?
He said, "Hey, what are you doing in my hole?" Kappa. I'm gonna move Kappa's token, and then everybody else position yourselves how you would want to be.
You did say I'm alive, right? And have full hit points, or?
Yep, you've gotten a long rest since you
Okay.
died for a little bit. And I will open the trap door so you guys can see what's happening here.
Are these pirate kobolds?
This is a pirate kobold.
Oh
And
my god.
perhaps some more pirate kobolds involved.
So exciting. Please let's not kill them. This is Jenny speak, it's not Dora.
He looks like this.
That is so
Yeah.
cute.
That's our new best friend.
So he is currently holding a little sword up to Kappa. What do you guys want to do?
Apparently nothing.
Apparently nothing. You all just say,
He's expendable.
I was waiting for Kappa to see what Kappa's gonna do, but maybe he can't talk.
My computer's freaking
He's
out.
super low. I don't know if it's just that way for me or.
"Oh, I didn't even know he was talking."
Yeah.
Yeah, your mic is way low, Kappa.
It's not my mic, it's my computer.
Hold on. Let me turn up your volume.
It.
All right, try now.
Hello? Hello?
Oof, marginally better. I've got you at almost 200%. I'm going to move you all the way to 200%.
Yeah. I have him at 200. It's not helping.
Talk again, Kappa.
Hi.
Oof. At 200%, I can hear you okay, but like still pretty muffled.
I am probably gonna disappear for a minute because I dug up an old laptop. But it's not running to run Forge properly, and apparently my mic sounds shitty with it.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure it's this super old laptop that I found. So I'm gonna go get back on the tablet, and I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Kappa's just gonna freak out because there's a sword at his throat.
Standing by.
Okay, good. I'm glad it wasn't just me. I thought it was just me and my headset were weird, but okay.
I probably better turn his.
Oh no,
Of
no, it
making
doesn't.
best friends.
Okay, hang on. I gotta get my bearings again. So you asked me what I'm doing in this hole,
Yes.
which is not a response I was prepared for.
I think I've messed it up a couple of times, and when I repeat it, it's either "What are you doing to my hole?" or "in my hole." Either way, it
What?
still works.
Yeah. I was just looking around your hole, obviously. Hi. I didn't think anybody was here.
Make a deception check, Kappa.
I'm great at those.
It's okay. He's great at insight.
Oh,
Like, is he great at insight, or are you being sarcastic?
Yes.
oh shit. No, that'll work.
Okay. Kappa, he like narrows his little reptilian eyes as he like kind of glances up and down, and he says, Oh, you must be really stupid then, because you're like right at the trapdoor into my hole.
Well, like, I saw it was a trap door, but, I figure, like, some pirate probably left his treasure there. I didn't think it was your hole. Otherwise, I would have knocked.
All right.
All right.
What do you want now that you're here in my hole?
Boy, I've never been in someone's hole before. What do I want?
Don't you have a kid?
I'm not talking about me.
Same character.
Kappa.
Oh.
I mean, we were kind of just exploring, but I guess since we're here to see what you're doing,
Kappa, you can see past this guy. There are more kobolds in the cave, beyond the trapdoor. He looks at you and he says, "What we're doing? We're building a ship because we are fearsome and deadly pirates."
you're building a ship.
Yeah.
That's funny because we came here to repair our ship because we're also fearsome and deadly pirates.
Hold on, I have to make a roll for him real quick.
Is he building a ship in the cave? That doesn't seem bad, right?
Raina, without a roll required, yes, building a ship in a cave is a bad idea.
Yes, child. When I'm done playing D&D, I will get you ice cream. Okay.
He looks at you. He says, "Your ship is already done. It's like out there on the water."
That's,
Okay, guys.
Hopefully.
I mean, that's where the boats go, in the water.
Yeah, that's where boats
Brothers
go in the water.
randomly like, is this what happens when like you don't drink enough water? Are they supposed to be bunnies?
Oh,
Does Dodor
He
say
didn't
this out
moisturize.
loud?
He's
didn't
gonna say
moisturize enough.
it. Yeah, he's like, just I just need to drink more water in case.
Hold on, Crixus is gonna make an intelligence check real quick.
Oh God. He's he's dragonborn. He should know what books are. Oh God.
Crixus, over his shoulder into his backpack, says, I don't know how Harengon are, but that makes a lot of sense, Dodor.
Yeah,
Oh God.
I just maybe it's like the salt water. I'm gonna start like spending more time down here.
So the kobold says, "Well, we're gonna have to talk to the boss, see if he wants us to just take your ship. Come on."
But you can't take our
And then
ship.
he just starts walking into the cave.
What now?
Well, okay, guys, we're gonna go talk to the bots, see if they're just gonna take our ship or not.
I don't think that's good. I think that might be bad.
I mean,
But we're
like,
fearsome
it's
and deadly
fine.
pirates. If we want your ship, we have to take it.
But
They're
we're also
pirates.
fierce and deadly pirates. That's just two pirates going to war with each other. That gets nothing.
Better talk to the boss.
Okay.
Oh God.
So do we follow him now? Or do we,
Yeah.
Do we follow him?
I guess.
Yeah.
That is up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we follow him.
They don't seem very smart. Maybe we convince them not to try and take our ship, and then we have to kill all these cute little cobalt-looking
Listen,
things.
all I'm saying is 20 kobolds as part of our crew.
That'd be great.
I'm just saying. They're fierce and deadly pirates. We're kind of fierce and deadly pirates, like together.
so once
I thought like we saw pirates. I didn't realize we were pirates. Like
I mean, we're basically pirates.
I guess I just never like sat down and thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't see anything.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
dark in here.
Yeah, can I cast light on my shield?
Yeah.
And
So
my eye isn't up.
I also can't see anything, and I don't know if it's because the map didn't load or what.
Hold on, Kappa.
I think you need to come in.
Yeah, Kappa, you are still outside the door.
Well, I can't move myself on the tablet.
Oh, okay. Well, I will assist you momentarily.
I also can't even see outside the door. I can't see shit. It's a black screen.
Oh dear, that's not good.
No, not really.
Dodor, how much light does the light cantrip give you?
2020, right?
Yeah, it's a very good question. I don't know the answer.
No, that's the vision it gives you.
Isn't it the same as like a torch? 20 bright, 20 dim?
Sorry, yeah, it's 2020 like a torch.
Okay, so Dodor lights up. You can see your new little friend over here. Kappa, I will move you into the cave. Kappa, can you see now?
I'm restarting to see if I can, but I don't know.
I'll just move Kappa with the guy for now.
Daughter is gonna be like, friend, you and Harangon.
He turns around. He says, "What? I don't even know what that is."
Like what happened to your fur?
Oh, we don't have any fur. We got little scales.
Oh my god, I figured it out. I was on the very top left corner of the map where there's nothing.
Ah, yeah, that's a problem.
I zoomed out a lot and I finally saw tiny specks on the other side. I'm like, holy shit, that's us. Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's a distance. But between walking over the trapdoor and Dodor and lighting the shield, and they're saying they're making a ship in this cave, can I actually look around to see what they are actually doing?
Give me either investigation or survival.
I got your back.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Like literally? Or?
You guys
usually is.
look around. There's nothing, no construction going on here. There's kind of like some basic. You can see the kobolds behind their little walls. Like there's some basic defense here. But this is, I mean, if they were building something, it's not in here.
This must be the foyer.
I don't think they're building a ship in here.
Yeah, obviously it's a foyer. What, you thought we were building the ship in here? This is right behind the trapdoor.
I'm still just not sure how logically it's gonna work with the ship inside a cave.
Well, you know, maybe they have a plan. Maybe they're building the ship at a part of the cave that leads to the ocean.
Yeah, many caves often have mouths that have ocean front, so that's what I'm betting on.
Let them cook.
Sure.
Raina, give me a history check.
Yes.
Or maybe kobold ships fly. I don't know.
Oh. 16.
They're making a submarine.
With a 16, you know, kobolds are pretty rare. They don't. They're not unheard of, but you know, it's uncommon to see them. And they're kind of famous for being able to just like jury rig stuff. Kind of like famously, they make traps that are very effective, but they're not known for making things like intricate things like they don't build like buildings. They don't building a ship is extremely weird for a kobold.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Like, do we see who his boss is?
What was that?
Do we see like who his boss is?
No, he's taking you to the boss.
Okay.
We're still following him.
At least that's what he told you.
When do we get the little lime water and the snacks?
He says, "Oh, you want snacks? We got lots of snacks."
I love that.
You're gonna see him like go into this small crevice that if Dodor wasn't wearing their armor, they could probably easily get through it. The rest of you are gonna have to like squeeze through here.
I see you didn't make this for an adult, huh?
Hey, I'm an adult. I am right in here. You actually may have trouble moving your tokens through here because of the way the grid works out, but if you get stuck, let me know.
Can you move me through, DM? Because I can't move.
Just
I will
little.
use my magical DM powers to force you through the gap.
Oh,
Just think really
I've
skinny
seen
little.
through the veil. Reality's a lie.
As you enter this room, you'll see 4 kobolds. This is kind of like a makeshift sleeping area, and he looks at one and he's like, "Hey, go get snacks." And this says, "Of course, I'll be right back." And he runs off. Again, going through a small crevasse. Or crevice, rather, sorry. He said, "All right, once we go through here, we're going to be in with the boss. So it's very important that you let me do the talking, and then I will talk to the boss, and then the boss will talk to me, and then I will talk to you."
Oh no.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
What does your boss look like? Just before we go much further.
He's like tall,
Sure.
and then he keeps walking,
Descriptive.
and he will
Guys,
go through
I don't.
another little crevice.
Guys, this boss of theirs can't be like it's gonna be something bad, right? Like probably.
Or it's just 4 kobolds in a trench coat.
Are we supposed to be following him?
Yep.
Good.
He's,
That's pretty funny.
His boss is probably just 3 kobolds in a trench coat disguised as a man, and they just don't realize it.
Sojourner, you're the first one through, and you can see like raised up on a little section that's got some like almost like barricades around it. There's a kind of ornate chair that clearly came off of a ship of some kind, and slumped in the chair is what looks like a dead person.
Oh, I moved just a little bit. Come on.
Kappa, would you like me to move you?
Yes, please.
Hey, door, I may need your light up here. I am kind of blind.
So those of you that have made it through the crevice, yeah, you see slumped over in the chair, looks like a very dead person.
Awesome.
Okay, you guys wait here, and then he climbs up on a box to get up there, and he goes next to the chair, next to the body in the chair.
He's gonna weekend at Bernie's this shit.
God, I hope so.
And he says, "Okay, you guys got a question for the boss? You tell it to me."
Can we do an insight check on the dead body? Is it alive?
This wouldn't really be an insight check.
Okay,
You can give
whatever.
me a medicine check.
That'll work. Oh God, are we talking to a dead body?
Sojourner, the more you look at it, the more you realize he'd be pale, clammy. Like, this body's not dead, it's just unconscious. Given its state, you'd guess it's been unconscious for a while. Mike, would you please describe your unconscious character?
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Oh no, is Mike muted?
We're just doing a very
Mike, is your
accurate
mic
description.
He is also unconscious.
Can you hear me now?
Hey,
go.
there
Yeah.
he is.
Oh, no wonder nobody was responding to me.
Oh,
It
you've been
wasn't-
talking this whole time?
Yeah, it wasn't muted. My headphone came unclipped apparently.
Ah,
Oh,
So
sorry.
he's he looks human. Think Jason Momoa in plate armor.
Nice.
Okay.
I would never not think about it.
So, Jason Momoa in plate armor is like kind of slumped over a little bit, like clearly being propped up in this chair. He's got a guard kind of on either side. You can see one of them kind of like holding onto him a little bit. And your guide is looking at you expectantly.
Hi, can you not take our ship?
Oh, let me see. And then you're gonna see this small kobold like whisper in the body's ear, and then put his ear up to his mouth, and then look at you guys and be like, "I don't know. He's pretty sure we should just. Your ship's all like already done, so like
Oh,
you'd
it's
have to.
not done. It's kind of broken.
Oh, well, the boss sure is not gonna want a broken ship." And then he whispers back into the ear, puts his back up. He says, what if we fix your ship and then we take it?"
But will you take us with you?
Kappa, make me a persuasion check. Anyone who wants to can make either an insight or an investigation check into what's happening here.
Persuasion, persuasion, persuasion. Where did persuasion go?
Okay, yeah, all of you can tell he is definitely weakened at burning this body. It is absolutely not talking to him.
How about you tell us? I'm sure you got problems. Everyone has problems. How about you tell us what's going on here? If you need help, and then we work together. And we keep our ship, and we get rid of your problem. I'm sure you have a problem somewhere. I keep slipping way out of character.
It's
Guys,
the
guys,
French accent. It rubs
The kobold voice is contagious. It's
guys, he's searching for dead body. Maybe he's like, one of those like necromancers.
He'll be like, "Yes, I'm very powerful magic guy. Don't even worry about it." He'll do another little interaction with the body, and then look back at you and he says, "Okay, so like, what if we come on your ship and like,
Ew, that's gross.
no, not like that. We're reptiles. It's different. We get on your ship and like we get it all fixed up, and then we take you with us and drop you off somewhere. That sound good?"
Well, but the wheel to the ship is very tall, like my height. Can you drive the ship, or do you need us to help you drive the ship?
Whispers back. He says, "Okay, so like maybe we keep like one or two tall people.
But
Then
the
they
tall
can
people are
stay."
but the tall people are all part of my crew, and my crew sticks together.
You can see
We're
him
kind of like a
tossing.
package deal.
He's doing some crazy mental gymnastics trying to make this like work in his head. And he's like, okay. How about we get on your ship,
Yes.
you fix it,
Uh-huh.
and then you drop us. Wait, no, wait.
I got it. Okay. How about you get on our ship and fix it? We take you to find a bigger ship, and then you take that ship.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Because
Wait,
then we keep our ship, and you get.
I gotta talk to the boss about it first.
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
As he does, the rest of you are going to. Whenever someone in your party has died, now Eric wasn't like next to you when he died, but when you saw Aragunis die, the energy you guys have gotten from the gods that you've released is also released with the body. It's mostly just like a little ball of power essentially, and it just kind of gets absorbed by someone. as you guys are having this conversation via telephone with the boss, you see just a little bit of that glow kind of leave you guys. It's imperceptible to the kobolds, or at least they don't react to it, and it kind of coalesces onto the boss.
And he's, I mean, it appears like he's just unconscious, and it doesn't appear magically unconscious or any reason why he's not waking up other than he's been knocked unconscious.
Ooh, if you nat 20 this Arcana check, you'll get some different information. But otherwise, probably not.
Ooh,
Ooh,
no
close.
cigar.
You don't feel like what's happening here is necessarily like he's under the effect of a spell, but a person unconscious for as long as this body appears to have been is either going to be dead or kept alive by some function that these kobolds are not capable of. So, yeah, maybe it's magic, but you don't understand how it would work. Make sense? Ish?
Yeah.
As it
Uh,
coalesces. Oh, yes?
can I toss my eye out?
Oh, yeah, I
Give
thought
it a
your eye
second.
was here.
Nope.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Also, where's my parrot?
It's back by the entrance.
Oh, okay.
I'll get it.
Are there any small
Thank you.
beasts in this cave area?
Other than the kobolds we're talking to.
Yeah.
I mean, my parrot's a small beast.
That's native to this cave system. Any mice, any...
Give me a quick nature check, Hoven. 15. So you can see kind of traces of things, but these kobolds have probably eaten them.
Gotcha.
So as this light kind of coalesces around and within this figure in the chair, Mike, Nigel's eyes snap open. Your last recollection was floating in the ocean.
He's gonna bend forward and just start coughing and retching, and a bunch of water's
Oh
gonna come out.
shit! And he back the the kobold backs away. Oh no, this is hey.
By the beard of Poseidon, what in all hells is going on?
He just kind of stares at you with his jaw open.
I mean, that's what we're trying to figure out.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
scales.
your kobold friend here said that you guys were gonna fix our ship, and we take you to a bigger ship because you're the big boss of them.
I
Nigel.
don't know any kobolds.
Nigel, make a quick insight check. It's not against anyone, but it's kind of to see if you can think enough on your feet to deal with this, to understand what's happening.
Come on. The roll's actually working now. It's slow. There we go. Wow. 21.
With a 21, Nigel, you look around. You kind of get a slight grasp of what's happening. You're clearly in a captain's chair, taken off of a ship. You're clearly being flanked by what are presumably guards, and you're standing over, or sitting rather, over this group of what are clearly adventurers. The one talking to you, Kappa, who you don't know yet, is very pointedly being like, go with this. You can react to that however you feel like your character would.
I
It's
think
that pointedly of like go with this, but also like, but if not, I totally get it because you just woke up.
I'm going to do an intelligence check just to decide how we would.
That's a great idea.
I like it.
Let's check this first. There it is.
Okay.
Ah,
Why is
okay.
Crixus your?
Yeah, you're definitely.
Oh.
It's because you're also controlling Crixus right now.
Yeah.
That's
There,
why.
I had him selected. I was moving around so I could see. Yeah, he's gonna grab this guy by the throat and then stand up and pick him up in the air.
Make an athletics check. I'm gonna have him do his dex at disadvantage because he is basically dumbfounded. Well, I get inspiration.
I mean, it's still a 7.
It almost succeeds. He kind of like, as far as kobolds go, he's fairly shrewd. So when you reach down, he doesn't like back away from you. He just like ducks into a bow. I mean, you also did just wake up from like a week of unconsciousness, so like you're not moving at your best. And he like dodges a little bit, and he's like, "Ah, yes. Well, the boss is awake. This is great news, guys."
I mean, sure doesn't look like your boss is friendly to you. What happened?
I'm gonna make another intelligence check for him. He's like, well, you see,
Did you
all
steal a
right,
body
fine.
off of a ship? I'm trying to.
Maybe we find the boss float in the ocean, and
Yeah, I know. You want other people to go away, so you use his body.
he's gonna hop down and approach you guys, unless you try and grab him again, Nigel.
No, he would tell the three sitting around him because he's hearing him say he's the boss.
Yeah.
So he's going to say, sit. And he wants to see if they listen.
They absolutely sit. They like look at each other like, I don't know, this is fucking weird, but he's supposed to be the boss. So they sit. This guy has hopped down. He says, "Okay, look, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the boss was more of like a means to an end. Like I was trying to like get in position to like be in charge, and people were not like on board with it. But then I was like, oh, this is Big Boss, and he says you gotta do what I tell you."
I thought you were like fearsome pirate. Couldn't you have just like killed people until they followed you?
Okay, look, maybe, but then there's be not enough kobolds.
Yeah,
Wait.
no, that's fair. That's fair.
Are you all pirates?
Yeah. Okay, I guess this charade is done now. Hey guys, it was a trick. And you can see the other kobolds in the room are getting very agitated. I'm gonna say, Reyna, with your history check that you made earlier, kobolds traditionally do not function on their own. They are always like somebody is in charge of them. Somebody who is not a kobold, like commands a group of kobolds.
I'll say to this.
Yeah.
I'll say to this one, go get all my gear.
He looks down at the other guy and he's like, yeah, all right. And he will go down this little passageway here. And he's gonna come back dragging a crate that is like almost too big for him, like he's really struggling with it. They did leave your armor on. Everything else will be in the crate.
So, since you apparently are still Kobold Boss, do you still want to leave with us and get the fuck off this island?
He's talking to you, Nigel. Not
me. You see him kind of searching for words. He's like, well, I didn't plan on being here. I don't know. how I got here, to be honest. But yeah, it just doesn't seem like a great place. And he just kind of looks around.
Well,
Hey,
like you
what are you
have great
talking about? This
company
place is
because
awesome.
I mean, all right,
you
yeah,
have
you
many
guys are doing
kobolds.
great.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing great. And he'll dig through the crate and get his stuff out. You see on his shield there's like a big crack in. And he'll say, "Where's my sword?"
1 second.
Do we know the kobold's name?
Nobody's
No.
asked the kobold his name.
What's your name? Pirate
You're so
kobold.
bad at
1 second. I have to check my notes for something. Uh,
Is it an appropriately French name?
I mean, if it's not Francois, I'm gonna be really upset.
it's not
I was
Francois.
I was thinking his name would be like the French name for like lizard.
No. I mean, my name is Tigna, but
That's
I
true.
guess it could be Francois.
Your name is Francois now.
Damn it!
Okay,
And all the
Francois.
other kobolds pointed him, Francois, Francois.
This is the
Um,
best.
the big guy's shield and sword.
He doesn't
Uh,
have
the,
his sword.
the sword is not in the crate.
But maybe like the kobold hid it somewhere else.
The kobold, Francois, his name is not Tigna anymore.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, lean into it, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Francois does not have. He has a sword. It is clearly not a human-sized sword. He's like, oh no, man, this was mine. I found it like a long time ago, way before you got here.
Okay, but like, where's his sword though?
Look, okay, so we just kind of found him floating out there. If he had a sword, we would have taken it, cause like we use all kinds of stuff. But look, he has a cool shield that was kind of like attached to him. No sword.
I'm gonna need a sword.
I mean, we have a sword, so
Yeah, Sojourner immediately produces the Gold Consular's longsword. Like, will this do? Magic. Quite powerful.
Ooh, I believe that would do quite nicely.
Then
Francois,
consider
where are you going?
Well, I thought I saw something over here. I was just gonna check it out real quick.
Come back over
Don't
here,
even worry
Francois.
about it.
Francois, over here at my side.
Maybe we should just let him go, guys. This is
At my
No,
side.
he's a kobold, and clearly this guy is big boss of kobolds, so Francois has to listen to him.
I know, but it
But
seems
then
kind of
he can be
bad. Like,
angry.
What
kinda
if we just
stupid.
finish our boat and we do that?
You're making a boat?
Yeah, because we are fearsome and deadly pirates.
And you just, as soon as he says pirates, you'd see a flash of anger in his eyes.
Making a fast insight check. He's like, yeah, pirates, we go, we're gonna do lots of pirating and pillaging. That way we can make an even bigger boat. He is not picking up on your anger at all.
Francois, do you even know what pirates do?
They're building a boat in a cave. He obviously doesn't know what pirates do.
Sure, he does. They pirate and they pillage
Yeah,
in order to make bigger boats.
that's
I, w-
always need a bigger boat, yeah?
I would like to see this boat. Show us.
All right. Come with me.
He'll walk around.
Oh, God.
He'll take the sword from Sojourner
This is gonna
A
be
with
really
a
person,
nod.
bad.
a person in the chair. What would you say you? A, what was your name? And B, like we can do this as we're talking, walking. And what were you doing before you were in this cave?
My name is Sir Nigel Pilkington. But you can call me Nigel. I was
Nigel.
I was a pirate hunter.
I
Ah,
went through Nigel. He was a wildlife. He was in wildlife conservation though.
Hide your
you talking
pirate.
about Thornberry? I knew Thornberry.
Yes, and my ship was attacked. I don't know by who. There was this weird mist or cloud or fog or something, and
Oh, yeah, we can tell you all about that.
and then I woke up here.
Mm-hmm.
As you follow Francois, he takes you into a small inlet where there is a small body of water that clearly does not leave the area. There's another kobold working on putting some wood together in what looks like it could maybe be a ship, but it
Yeah,
can't
see what
ever
I tell you.
possibly be bigger than this cave and cannot possibly leave. He says, "This is our master shipbuilder. He's working on it."
I don't
I
know what
told
I
you
was.
this would be sad. I told you.
Yeah, this is about what I expected.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're going
buddy.
to go and we're going to be pirates in it.
He's gonna turn to the group. So do you have a ship then? If we're stuck on an island,
Yeah, we got a ship.
all right. Hey, Francois, how many other kobolds are there here?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19 total kobolds in the cave.
Oh shit, Francois can count.
Can we fit 19 kobolds on our ship?
Yes.
Do we want 19 kobolds on our ship?
Yes, we
My next
do.
question.
Yes, we
Re-
My
do.
next question.
We probably want 18, and we can drown Francois.
Remember that a kobold is about a third of the size of like a person, a human person. So they don't take up very much space.
But do we want
Okay, but
19 kobolds?
I'm not
on our
worried about
ship?
the logistics. I'm worried about the chaos.
Yeah.
but we train them all to do damage control, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I
hear me
bet
out, right? We get attacked, and someone blows a hole in the side of our ship, and then just a wave of kobolds show up and patch up the hole.
Sojourner does whatever slimes do when they move over to Kappa and like crawls up his side and his back, gets on his shoulder and whispers into his ear, "What if Ellie becomes their boss?"
You know,
Hey.
I was kind of hoping something like that would happen.
Absolutely.
Or
I'm
maybe
down.
we divide them up, right? So this guy can have some and there'll be like a combat expedition. Ellie can have some and there'll be like builders and crafters. And like someone else can take some and they'll like have a different duty, you know? Like,
Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
yeah, right, okay.
Oh god. We just adopted 19.
19 kobolds in a trench coat.
You say that like I wasn't expecting this exact thing to happen.
19 kobolds in a warship.
Oh god. All right.
We
Francois,
essentially adopted 6 normal sized people and Francois.
Francois is of course wearing a way too big for him captain's hat. Um,
As all
as
pirates
he's
do, yes.
yes, as he's just kind of like, you can see that he kind of wants to get out of this situation, but Nigel is definitely in his way to get out of this cave, so he's just like kind of hopping back and forth from foot to foot, like, okay, so we got our ship, and oh, he definitely has a mustache like that,
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Francois, before we go any further, I need to know I can trust you. And I am in need of a squire, apparently, since I'm alone now. Swear upon your life to be my squire and serve us well.
The quote unquote master shipbuilder says, I feel like I'm missing some key information here. What's going on? And Francois is like, no, we'll talk about it later. Uh, I do want to take you up on your deal, because I feel like if I don't, that will be bad for me. Do I get to keep the hat?
Yes, you may keep the hat.
He's already basically knee height on you, a little bit higher than knee height on you, Nigel. So when he like kneels down, he is almost unreachable.
I will
He's like,
kneel down and tap him on the shoulders with my sword.
okay, so do I still get to be in charge of the other kobolds?
Yes. You will You will manage
Ah,
them.
You will be the assistant manager.
are you
For sure.
saying I'm the assistant regional manager of your
No,
ship?
no, you're the assistant to the
No.
The
regional
assistant.
manager.
Of the
Assistant
kobolds only.
to the regional manager. Yeah.
I'm pretty
Of
sure
the
that's the same thing.
kobolds only.
Yeah, they
All
can
right,
be
Not
boy.
the
ship.
the
Just the
Bookie squad.
And
Yep.
you down there, master shipbuilder, what were you talking about?
Oh, well, the last thing I heard, you were sitting in the chair and, Tigna. Oh, no, that's not my name anymore. Oh, god damn it. Oh, okay, well, they said that they were in charge, but they were talking to you, but you would talk to them.
Yeah, well,
Is he still in charge or what?
I'm in charge. He listens to me. You all listen to him.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. How about? Is there
Francois is
anything
like
of real?
nodding aggressively.
Is there anything worthwhile to take with us here?
We got some food, we got some boxes that are full of stuff.
What kind of stuff is that?
It's mostly shipbuilding stuff.
All right. Go gather the others and tell them to get all of that and bring it all out on the beach.
He takes his hat off in like a huge flourish and he says, Of course! And runs off into the cave. And then he'll come back for a second and be like, Hey, master shipbuilder, get stuff and bring it to the beach. And then he'll run off into the cave.
Guys, are we like trusting this master shipbuilder to help us?
Yeah.
He says, I know more about shipbuilding than any other kobold in this cave.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, let's get out. Are we getting out of this cave? Let's get out of this cave.
Yeah, we'll have them haul all the heavy stuff.
I wish I
Yeah,
was so
100%.
excited about it, Lexi.
I don't know
Keep
what
your
I was
excitement level.
expecting. I'm not sure this was it.
Well, there's
Adopting
other.
six people
There's
with the
other
kobolds.
Okay. So you exit the tunnels, waiting on the beach for the kobolds to drag out everything they have. The kobolds, as they bring stuff out, you notice that their crates, most of the crates have like rotten food in them, or like it is a crate that is full of like debris that would have washed up on the shore. Um, Virtually nothing of actual value. But somebody roll me a d20. Okay, with a 12. Okay. For some reason, my map is not loading, so let's try
Oh,
refreshing. With a 12, as they bring these crates out, by and large, worthless, not anything you're going to need. They bring out 2 crates that actually have things that are worthwhile. One of the crates is going to be full of like actual shipbuilding or ship repair ironworks. So rivets and nails and screws and blocks and that sort of thing that are going to that would actually be helpful if your ship was damaged for putting it all back together. And the other crate is going to be full of stand by. The other crate is going to have non-magical but well-made mundane weapons in it. So should the event of something where your whole ship breaks out in combat, your crew are going to have better uh, better equipment, essentially. So it's going to improve the attacks of all of your crew members.
Nice.
I was gonna say, so we got crew up, attack and defense +1.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. That's pretty good.
I will make a note that your crew have increased. Okay.
So who are you guys? I gave you my name.
My name's Hoven.
You look really strong, way stronger than that guy. And point at Crixus.
I mean, it's not a competition, but if it ever was, I mean,
Yes.
Hang on, I'm going to make an athletics check for Crixus to flex.
I was gonna flex too. Ooh, you might give me on that one.
Why isn't it rolling?
God, wouldn't it be funny if he didn't, though?
That's a nat 1. That is a nat 1 for Crixus.
Yes.
Of course it is. Like, what else could it possibly be?
If Crixus had inspiration, he would use it.
Oh my god, he absolutely would. But hey, now he has it.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
Tom said he might catch the end of our session if such is the case. Do you guys want me to put you back on the map of the island or take you straight to the ship?
Did we do any other exploring on this island, or is this like the first thing that
Oh,
we?
you haven't really seen the island, so yeah, I'll activate the island for a minute. It's literally so tiny you
It's
can
like
see the whole
nothing.
thing at once.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? He looks really cool.
I did.
He's a drug
See,
addict.
this is the problem with having long-term plans. Is like I was all set for whatever next like big enemy you fought. Like the next time Eric took like massive damage, they were going to tear his arm off, and Ellie was totally going to make him an arcane propulsion arm. And I was like, damn it. So sometimes I know it doesn't feel like I have plans for everyone, but I have plans for everyone. But it
And
is
I still,
okay.
you still do it to this guy. That's cool. You can rip his arm off.
Speaking of, we need to get your token out here. And then we
Did
can
you
officially stop using Eric's token to give you vision places.
All right. So, okay, so you're Hoven, right? Okay. And who are you? Look at Raina.
Hello. Yes, I'm Raina. I'm a wizard. student of all knowledge, basically. So, do you have
Second
any
smartest.
books?
Whoa,
You have any
you
books?
talk? Jelly person? I mean, sorry, is that offensive?
We have a pseudopod. Hello, yes. I'm the smartest person on the ship. Also a wizard.
Good to know.
Reyna actively bristles.
Well, I mean, we all have our areas.
That's the
Aren't you?
back and forth between Sojourn and Reyna all the time. She one-ups him, he one-ups her. They're like constantly even in that back and forth.
Always.
I mean, I also kind of use him as kind of like insulation, right? A lot of time, this slime person will encoat me. I guess I don't know. It's a weird.
Mm.
We kind of
Have
like
you
They
seen
mount
the
you.
play? Have you seen that famous play, The Blob?
he
It's
kind of
like
just
that.
did it, and I didn't push him off. So it kind of like a clownfish and the other thing. It's symbiotic.
Oh,
I think that's the
The
right word.
anemone.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm really
Yeah.
excited for you guys.
I'm
to
more of an
find the
earth person
circus.
than a sea person, but
I do continually forget that Hoven is an Earth Genasi. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Anybody else doing introductions?
Daughter is gonna be like, I'm daughter and I shoot fire out because my dad is a fire god and I am a Harangon, but I drink a lot of water so I don't look like Francois.
Hey, I drink lots of water. It's important to stay hydrated.
He's just stunned by
Maybe
Dodor's cuteness.
maybe it's the moisturizer then.
Well, you can moisturize them as much as you want to once they're on the boat.
Dodor produces a small thing of moisturizer. Francois rubs it on his arms and says, hey, that's pretty good.
And then he turns into a fluffy Haragon?
He does not turn into a fluffy Haragon.
Damn.
It was worth a shot.
That
All
would
right.
be the type of joke that like an alchemist
All right,
artificer would do. Be like, oh yeah, drink this. It will hydrate you. Polymorphs him into a Haragon.
If I had
Arya.
minor illusion, I definitely would have done something to turn him into a Haragon there, but it's okay.
Oh, you don't have
it
minor
ready.
illusion? Do I have minor
I don't
illusion?
have it ready, but I would have turned his arm fuzzy for sure.
Do I have minor illusion?
Arya, come on.
Nah, I don't. I just have disguise self.
Arya.
Damn. Okay.
Not
Arya,
as funny.
come.
No.
gives you an
Okay,
idea
I'm
for
gonna-
tomorrow.
I'm going to move you guys
Right,
back
'cause
to the ship.
You can
Unless there's
swap
anything
out.
you want to do on the island.
I mean, I guess
mean, if-
Crixus would introduce himself, and then Kappa would introduce himself as Kappa, the captain of the ship, and definitely not a pirate.
Do we need to
Hold
make
on.
deception and insight checks?
Yes, we do.
Definitely not the son of an infamous pirate captain.
No, you're good.
I'm using my inspiration because this is an important one for him. There we go.
Oh,
Good luck.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Well, hot damn.
Do we both roll nat 20s?
You both rolled nat 20s.
Maybe Kappa doesn't believe he's a pirate.
Yeah, apparently.
He's deceived
So-
even himself.
The
hearing
rest
that.
of spinning it now.
So hearing Nigel is a pirate hunter and we're questionable and we're definitely in the gray area. I'm going to take a water skin and just dump it on Francois and see if he can get some moisturizer in him. I was just seeing if it worked.
He says, hey, no! This feather in my hat is very hard to keep dry. Now you
Feather? I thought it was a piece of macaroni.
That's in my other hat.
He's careful with the squire. They're fragile. I've gone through like 10.
Oh God,
Oh, that
that's maybe too many.
that might not be a squire problem.
No, it's definitely their fault. This should have been like tougher.
What do you? Okay, so what do you do?
I am a paladin of Poseidon.
The Poseidon's beard comment makes sense.
Yeah, and so my ship sank, and I was like gonna die. And the last thing I remember was like calling out to him, and then feeling weird.
I mean, we've
And
all
then,
been
like,
there, right?
Yeah, like totally. Like it's like almost like I made some kind of like deal, but I don't really
Is he your
understand it. I just didn't
dad?
want to die.
So, like,
What?
do you think like your dad and my dad, like, so if Poseidon is your dad, like, do you think like your dad and my dad can like fight it out because like my dad is like fire related? Like, does that mean we have friends?
He's not my dad. My parents were killed by pirates. That's why I find and hunt down and murder pirates whenever I can.
Okay,
No.
well, like, I'm sorry to hear that, but it's good because like that means that we can be friends.
I hope so. I heard a lot of pirate talk when I was waking up. It was very confusing. I guess it was all just the kobolds, apparently.
And now they're squires.
Can
Squire
I
Kobold.
can I do some kind of history check? Do I recognize his Nigel's name from any famous? Like, how famous is he?
I'm super famous. So, yes, you definitely have heard of me.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I mean, I've been around a really long time. Do I know? Do I recognize the name?
Yeah.
Nigel, how famous are you?
I mean, in his own mind, he's like the most
Uh-huh.
famous pirate hunter of all time, but
Uh-huh.
probably in reality not famous at all.
DM
right.
as a totally not pirate, do I know about Nigel?
I'm gonna say Kappa and Reyna. Go ahead and make me history checks, and Sojourner actually. I
Oof,
don't feel
so
like
bad.
Crixus would care.
So bad.
Nah, none of you have heard of this guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
If I ever get my hands on the pirate that was responsible for their death, he will die 1,000 times.
What
Do you
would
know
that
what the
name be?
pirate look
Yeah.
like? Like,
What do I
would
know
that-
anything about? What do I know about him, Tom?
Hold on. Okay.
Because it's definitely Kappa's dad, right? I mean, that's what we're all thinking.
Yeah, we're thinking it. It's okay.
Okay. Cool.
No, Hoven's over here thinking. Too bad he's not made out of wind or something, because we already have the earth and the fire.
Song
Tom,
makes so
give me a
much sense
second.
now.
I need to think of something for that, what you told me. Because that caught me super off guard, and I just read it.
Is
walking.
Hoven muttering that out loud?
Yeah.
He'd be like, I can do stuff like when I fight and get angry, I do this, and he will turn into a minotaur.
Oh.
What the
Man, I
fuck?
was just hoping he could like
What?
break wind or something, but that works too.
Oh, I can break wind.
Oh,
So you're a minotaur?
He'll
Wait,
turn
wait, wait.
back. Yeah, I can. I can look like whatever I want to.
So
Is that a part of your paladin magic,
you're-
or is that more of a you thing?
you're not a
The
human?
wizards would have noticed he did not use a spell to change,
Huh.
and then he will turn to look like Crixus, and then each party member in turn he'll just keep shifting between them.
You're
That
a
are like,
change.
I'm actually better than that.
I'm a changeling.
I watch you fail to mimic,
Oh.
because changelings have to have the same number of limbs and whatnot, so you can't turn into a plasmoid.
he's gonna kind of study Sojourner when he can't turn into him, and then just be like, "All right."
Oddly enough, you guys have a changeling on the ship with you
Yeah,
already.
we do.
Yeah.
We
Jin?
do.
Yeah.
You totally do.
Oh,
Yeah, Jin.
oh
Jin,
yeah.
yeah, the guard
Oh,
from
yeah.
Respite is a changeling.
Yeah.
Kappa's guard friend that we definitely hasn't let me get away with piracy before. Yeah.
More like smuggling, less piracy.
Wait, hold
Well,
on.
you
That's
know.
a fine line.
What is Kappa then? Because I thought Kappa was a changeling.
No,
Kappa
I can
is a homebrew race. He is a half Oni.
Oh. Oh, okay, that's where that came from then. I'd seen that around doing character building.
I talked to the DM about it because I thought it was a really cool thing, and I wanted to play one, and he said sure because it's
Yeah, okay.
takes like a bit of like orc and a bit of Goliath and just sticks them together, and it's like yeah, that's cool.
So we haven't brought up Jin since about the time that I joined, because that's the last time we brought up anything about a changeling.
Yeah, she was being a changeling was very important at the very early stages of the game, and she's just kind of been chilling out with you guys ever since. She's helped out considerably with roles that the ship has made behind the scenes to like fend off people trying to get on board because she's an actual guard.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
So
I
can
don't
we
know if it got.
train her in classes like sidekick classes?
I don't know a lot about that. Because I kind of built these two like they weren't going to accompany you, but based on who you brought on the ship, the ship, quote unquote, is going to be better at different things.
Well,
So
yeah, I'm not saying
yeah,
like to give them levels to bring them along with us. They would still just be on the ship. It would maybe make them better. But one of the main rules I know is that basically the sidekick is never above level 10. They're always half level or lower than the party.
the
Um
way I've been doing it, and I've been doing it behind the scenes, is your crew as a whole has stats. Depending on who is part of the crew. So the more people you have, the more the stats are going to increase, and the types of people you bring are going to increase stats in different ways.
So we're gonna be unstoppable with 19 kobolds. You're saying? Yeah, cool.
Because
is
kobolds
there
are extremely deadly.
Yeah,
is there
100%.
Oh, well, when we
Maybe
start
it's
getting
required,
in our
so-
ship, the shields are going to be invaluable. Is there any way to like upgrade our current crew? Or, I'm sorry, the current crew members to do better as well,
I
or
was
will it
I was gonna
be
say
numbers that will do it?
I haven't thought of it in that way, but that's a thing that we can discuss.
Okay.
I have been
because it
doing it more as like a cumulative. The more that you have, the more the stats essentially are going to increase. Um,
Um,
I'm
Theodore
just
is
thinking
gonna.
about ways to bring the NPCs back into the story every now and then.
well, yeah,
yeah,
that
because it kind of seems like got overlooked, but way back when Kappa took that radiant spear, and I think I got disconnected, but I put in the chat that he totally just gave it to Jin with
okay,
the
that is
hopes that
definitely
that would.
not in my notes, but yeah, I can.
Yeah, I gave it to her in the hopes it would like upgrade her because I thought they were running on like one-on-one NPC sidekick kind of thing.
That is not how I've been doing it, but yeah, that's certainly something
Okay.
that we could do.
Well, I don't know. I just thought maybe it'd make you roll better for her when she had to defend us or something.
Something
She
that
isn't gonna. Yes, she isn't gonna be rolling individually particularly often. Is the thing of it, right? So it's like if I can
Okay.
include all of these NPCs in like a battle, that carousel is gonna take up the entire screen. It's
if
just too much going on.
Yeah, like
Uh,
one round per session.
right.
we can upgrade 4 NPCs like to a quote unquote level, just lack of a better term, we our ship rolls get a +1. For every 4 that we advance in like tiers or whatever, the ship rolls get a +1. Super easy, it's done.
let's get something like actually banged out at some point, like after today's session.
Okay.
And then yeah, we can do that. I mean, I've just been doing it kind of behind the scenes in a way that is easy for me. But yeah, if that's a thing that we want to get more specific with, then I'm absolutely on board for it.
Fuck you,
Because I
Tom.
was
More
totally on board with like get Jin to be a powerhouse and our little orc wizard to be like a strength-based magician powerhouse.
I don't hate this idea. I just don't want to flesh it out right now,
Okay, cool,
if
cool.
that makes sense.
yes,
We'll put a pin in it, and
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like, I want this to be fun for you, so like that is absolutely something that we can do. Anyhow,
So Dodor
is
wants to change where he sleeps. He's gonna go and sleep in the middle of all the kobolds, like in a kobold like cuddle pile.
I was just about to say that I'm not going to put 19 kobold tokens on this map just to make it, otherwise it would be impossible. So I was just going to have like there are a group of kobolds on every kobold token. Um, aside from this is the only individual token on your boat. But yes, they are kind of a mix between like lizard and dog people, essentially. So they do absolutely sleep in a pile.
Yeah, that's where you'll find Dodor at night.
I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have 4 kobold tokens on the map at any given time so that there is a group of them that can be on each deck. And that is going to be where your kobolds are. So you can kind of position them however you like. So for now, I will put one kobold token on each deck. Does that
So
make
there's
sense to
essentially like
everybody?
5 kobolds in
Yeah.
that in per token.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Yeah, so we'll say that there are 5 kobolds per token, and Francois was not including himself in that 19, so there were absolutely 20 total kobolds.
Can you teach him how to count? Looking at
Hey,
Raina.
I count
No.
better than all these other kobolds.
It's not saying much, bud.
Registering insult. He is not insulted. So you
I've already
guys
tried to
have
teach Crixus how to count. I can't do him too. Can't count him too.
about 2 days of repairs left to do on your propulsion units. With the kobold's help, if you just kind of give a group of them to Ellie to manage, because kobolds, for all their faults, are great at following instructions. Like that's sort of their MO. So if you give a group of them for Ellie to manage, she's going to be able to do things faster.
We'll give them all to her.
absolutely.
Ellie is going to be like, that's too fucking many. I don't want 20 kobolds working on this with me.
How many do you want, Ellie?
Seems to be the optimal amount.
She says 5 would be perfect.
All
And
right.
then we can give some to help cultivate the plants in the bottom of the boat. Like there could be a couple helping down there. A couple can help with the kitchen duties. We'll be fine.
Your cook is now sick in the bottom of the boat, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I would like a
I'll
small
And then
group.
the lady who died, Arguni's girlfriend, she died, so like we can have someone do her job. She was an alchemist, wasn't she? I don't know if I want to be an alchemist.
Ilksy was a merchant, so she would have been. She
Yeah.
was somebody who could get you guys extra cash if you were in
Yeah.
port.
Except you
I feel
killed her.
like kobolds would be good at this.
Except she did in fact die.
Yes, she died.
No.
I mean, 5 kobolds selling knickknacks in port sounds great.
You,
What could go wrong?
In a trench coat.
5 kobolds picking pockets in the streets of a major city. I
And
mean,
then
you do what you
selling it
want.
back to the owners.
You guys do
We
what you
should
want with your
probably-
kobolds.
We should probably stay away from major cities for a hot minute. But yeah, we'll find little things for them to do.
Okay.
Eric isn't up in his crow's nest anymore, so they can go up there and take a watch. Be fine.
All right. I'll put them
Never
right
given the
here.
opportunity, I'll have them grab a bar and then look at Crixus as I do cobalt bench presses.
Oh god.
Crixus and Hoven institute a sport on board kobold tossing.
Oh, and Tom, I do have that 10-foot aura for saves. If you turn that on, because I turn that on this Saturday game for somebody, right? So they know if they have it.
If you update your Forge sheet from your D&D Beyond sheet, it will do it automatically.
You'll have to do that for me. My sheet
Okay.
does not work still.
I can handle that.
All right. And you guys really like weed. There's a lot on this ship.
Just bales of it.
Just bale. And you're growing it too? What the?
Yeah,
Opal's like, wait, do I not need to grow this anymore? Like, it's
no,
great for...
absolutely keep growing.
Okay.
Yeah, Crixus got into it, I believe, at the end of the last one.
Yeah, I think Crixus got into it as a tribute to Eric.
Yeah, and if somebody needs it, it's him.
I was muted.
be fair-
I had gotten into it with Crixus.
Yeah, and Rain has definitely been smuggling it on the side. No one's noticed, but definitely.
Yeah, you are shockingly keeping it together way better than anyone can notice. Nobody realizes
is-
that
Yeah.
dealing when
Rest
she was
down studying at night. It's all
Yeah.
there.
I mean,
How to write their book so fast.
trying to teach Crixus how to do stuff. It takes a toll.
You know.
So Reyna, if you don't have the heat metal spell, I teach you heat metal. You heat 2 pieces of metal, and I use my gravity magic, and we squeeze the flour, and we can concentrate it. How do you think that would affect us?
I mean, I think we should try it.
We have to try it.
Yeah.
And this is the day that dabbing was invented.
God damn it.
You're welcome.
I was like, where are you going with this? I know exactly where you're going with this.
You're welcome, world.
All right. The world collapses into itself as this new drug takes the entire world by storm. Congratulations, you won D&D. All the elves overdose immediately.
Oh yeah, victory!
We win via green out.
Um,
I guess we should probably ask this Nigel how he feels about elves before we take him on and realize he likes elves or something.
I think at this point it's less of a question and more of if you like elves, we will drop you off at the next wave and we can play.
Here, I'll do a history check to see how much he knows about elves because he hasn't met any.
Okay, good.
Let's see. Let's see this awesomeness.
So give me a history check. I mean, you're gonna know about elves, like at least generally, but with a history check, 13. With a 13, you know enough that you know that not all elves are necessarily the same. There are factions within the the Elven Empire is not a monolith. But yeah, given that you don't know any personally, you've never bumped into them, you would actually, given your backstory and that 13, you know that there is such a thing as elven pirates.
Well, I hate the ones that are pirates, definitely. They all need to die.
God, I can't wait for you guys to meet your first elven pirates.
Well, we will fill you in on what you just signed up for, my friend. This is going to take some time.
Did I sign up for killing pirates?
Oh, buddy, you signed up for way more than that.
You want to kill the god pirate?
The pirate god?
Yes.
No. The one who is attempting to pirate the gods. That is who we are going after.
That sounds like somebody that needs to die.
As a side note, Reyna, your gem in your book has been continuously vibrating. This
Yeah,
entire
I was gonna address that at some point when I'm by
You
myself.
don't. Yeah, you don't have to do it with the group. I just want you to know that it's still happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
So does that be like,
Yeah.
wait, is that what we were doing? I thought we were just like hanging out on this boat. Are we? Is there a bigger plan?
I mean, I'm apparently not on the boat.
Are you not on the boat?
Don't
Sojourner is fresh off the boat.
There you go. You were up on the very bow of the boat.
I think I need to refresh then because I've been staring at a blind screen.
Ah, yes, yes. You are next to Hoven currently.
Where you're supposed to be.
Yes, monitoring Hoven's wanderings.
I mean,
You
we're
are
on
now
the-
Hoven's watcher.
I trust him while he's encased in an area of which is controlled by us.
Okay.
No, I still can't fucking see.
Well, that's a problem. Let's see. Sojourner, I have you in the player list. It says you're on this map.
Am I still an owner of my token?
I'll bring out a new token just in case. So we'll get rid of this one and bring out this one.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, so just a weird token fuck up. All right, that's weird, but we'll take it. So do you guys are you just gonna chill until the repairs are done?
I think so. I
And
mean,
then
Yeah,
make
I
a
think,
plan?
I think we would take this time to familiarize our crew with the new kobold crew and get the kobolds in line with their positions and whatnot.
In general, the crew are not psyched. Ellie is psyched, but everyone else is like, "Oh, okay." The kobolds are all like, "Hey, where should we go to where should we make up our sleeping area?"
Let's see. There is
Well, so you're all with me. We're gonna go to my room, and then we're just gonna do like a cuddle pile, and then we're gonna sleep in there.
When they get directed to a room, to the room that Dodor sleeps in, there they see all the beds and they're like, "What is all this? Get this out of here! It's getting in the way of our pile."
Oh god.
Yeah, they don't really understand it.
There's
like
absolutely just like mattresses and sheets thrown out into the hallway.
no, these are pile assisters. They make the pile even better.
Build a fort.
They gotta be building a pillow fort in there.
Oh, they will absolutely build the fuck out of a pillow fort. All right. Somebody roll me a quick d20.
I got it.
there you go.
Oh yeah.
On a
Nailed
natural
it.
20, Ellie gets these kobolds to like assist her in like really like minute detail. She's able to get them on board with what she's doing and get them situated with where they need to be. She finishes this repair in half the time, only taking 1 day instead of 2. And I'm gonna say that Ellie will come back on board. She's not in the water anymore. And she'll say, "Look, they are really great at keeping everything running, keeping everything situated. But I think it's possible that if I can keep them in this level of focus, I could maybe make some improvements to these propulsion units. Maybe get us a boost function out of these.
Ooh.
Nigel,
It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, but I think it'd be possible.
Nigel, you tell those 5 that Ellie is now their boss. No one can command them except Ellie.
Do as he says.
Ellie sees Nigel for the first time and is like, "And who's this tall drink of water?" Crixus is immediately jealous.
That's
Sir
fair.
Nigel, at your service.
She absolutely shakes your hand and is like, looking from you to Hoven to Crixus, she's like, just surrounded by tall, muscly boys these days. What did I do right? She makes her way downstairs.
He just doesn't know what to say. There's not a lot of girls on
Oh,
ships. That's where he spent most of his life.
Poor Kappa, you want to be a tall, muscly boy, but your sister got all the muscle in your genetics.
She did.
All right.
Children returns to Reina and mimics a big muscly body in a mimicking way.
I know. All muscle, no brains. What you gonna do?
All right. I'm gonna move you guys to the world map.
But I guess when you're as smart as Ellie, you don't need it. You don't need him to have any guns.
Nope.
So,
He's got plenty for the both.
so what's our plan? Like, what are we doing? What's next? Are we just gonna like go find some pirates and kill them?
Okay, so if it's okay, we can just be like, we tell Nigel the deal, and he.
I would say that that's fine. What I'm
I
going
mean,
to do
it's
is
just so you know, it's a 2-hour long lecture session with Reina and Sojourner over all of it.
they have invented PowerPoint specifically for this scenario.
1,000,000%.
Nigel's eyes just glaze over, and at the end, he's just like, "So I get to kill pirates, right?"
There will be an exam at the end.
Yeah, there's a quiz. The whole thing.
What I'm going to do is let you guys discuss your plan while I take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back.
All right, so where did we actually want to go? Because if I remember us at some point talking about going to Nerith, but I don't remember why.
Well, we have the teleportation circle now, which we can do from anywhere, right?
Yeah. So and we got like the back door in to the dungeons of the university.
I think we need someplace safe for the ship, and then
that's
teleport
what
in.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think we should leave the ship. I don't know that we should necessarily leave the ship like roaming on open ocean while we go do this.
I mean, if this is now a deserted island, we could leave it here.
That was my thought.
It's still technically out in the open though.
Yeah.
Because it's a flat little islet, so it is no cover, no nothing. You'll be seen from every direction. If we want to take the ship somewhere where it's going to be safe, I think. Do we know anything about this island up to our northwest?
I don't think we do.
He said it was uninhabited, we think it's uninhabited, and I don't know that. I mean, that we have a name for it. I was also thinking we could go back to Ravenwood since we know that port is virtually. I mean, it's deserted and empty, and we know there's a large dragon there who hates elves, who even injured could be somewhere where we could escape to.
Yeah.
That was my other thought, was at least we know Ravenwood is free of
Hey,
baddies.
and while we're gone, the kobolds can go through Ravenwood and fix what they can, salvage everything that can be salvaged.
Right.
Yeah.
Which
They
I
can
don't
salvage
know
the
that we did.
junk and have it, and they salvage the junk, and Ellie has them sort it and
Mhm.
she can determine what's actually useful.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that's where I was leaning more towards Ravenwood than somewhere we don't know, just
I
because we
will
could run into things or know if it's as safe.
I will say my one reservation of Ravenwood is the possibility of a return for survivors or for,
Yeah.
you know, people the
That's a good
people who
point.
did it coming back. Yes, the dragon is there, but there is no guarantee that it would come out and help.
Oh no, yeah,
The only
you're
other thing
right.
would be if I just find a port and park the boat in port with a bunch of other boats where it'll just blend in and then
Yeah,
do
but
it from there.
every port we've gone to so far has had elves in it.
Mm.
We would have
Or
to
they
travel.
hated us for being pioneers.
Mm. We
Yeah, we would
definitely make that slip several times.
we'd have to travel weeks to months away to possibly find a port.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
Life of pirate, man. Sucks.
Oh, did we ever figure out, Tom, what I know about the pirate that killed my parents?
Yeah, I messaged you, didn't I?
Oh, I didn't see it. Let me see.
Yeah, I made a mistake in what I told you, but I did correct it. So
Okay. So back to what we were talking about real quick, like hours ago. I just remembered.
Mm-mm.
I don't know much about the pirate that killed my parents, but he was an Oni.
Great.
Demons. Awesome. I mean,
Good.
not awesome, horrible.
You know what? Don't go down to the bottom of the ship. How about for a while? Just chill
Why?
up here for a bit.
Why shouldn't I go to the bottom of the ship? Is it because I
Yeah.
heard something about sick people? Is there sick people down there
Yeah.
we need to stay away from?
Yeah. Stay away from those guys. And
He is,
Yeah,
he is,
my
you don't want
he is trying so hard for like culpable deniability right now.
to.
Just
it's my orc mother and my half orc sister. They got I forget the name of the plague.
Shadow Plague.
Yeah, they got shadow plague.
Ooh.
So like, don't go down there.
oh, I have a cure for that in my pocket actually.
The fuck you do.
The fuck you do.
Uh, it does look like your aura is finally working properly, so that's good. All right. So, what did you guys decide to?
I'm really
Build a
leaning
nuke.
towards going back to Ravenwood.
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
Yeah, I think all things considered, that's going to be the best option.
Here's my one concern. How do we get back to Ravenwood?
The teleportation circle.
We fly.
There's no
What do you mean? What do you
teleportation
mean? How do
circle
we get back
in.
to Ravenwood? We hop on the boat and go back to Ravenwood.
Isn't
No.
there? Isn't there? Don't we have to draw a circle that stays on the boat that we can go back to?
To make it stay on the boat, you have to draw it every day for a year.
How long does it last?
24 hours, I believe. Normally.
So we have 24 hours for the mission.
Yeah. But if for some reason we can't, how do we get back?
Well, I mean, is that what one of the group of kobolds is for? Constantly redrawing that circle?
Okay, so
Can
here
the
I'm
kobolds
going
cast a
to,
spell?
Sojourner is going to explain that teleportation circle is instantaneous, and generally you can only teleport to things like temples, places with a sigil already. So maybe we would be able to write down our return sigil here as a one-time use. I ask the god.
I'm looking at
I
the
just
language
linked
of the spell
teleportation
right now.
circle.
Oh, you put it
Yeah,
up
I
there.
just
I was looking at it on my phone.
yeah, I just linked it there.
Oh, it actually specifically states that you have to link
Mhm.
to a permanent teleportation circle.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure does.
So we would need a
Uh,
second one.
So you would need a second one. You know, if you haven't thought about it,
Probably haven't.
you recently met an extremely powerful spellcaster. Odds are pretty good that if she was able to make one at the university, she's got more than one.
Yeah.
But
And she's on Ravenwood, so
here's the thing: before we go, we have to trade something. We cannot go in there begging.
What if we offer her some kobold serpents to help her out?
I think she may eat them.
She might. That's her.
well,
That's
but
her thing.
she's a dragon, right? Don't kobolds like work for dragons or something like that?
I mean, out of game, yeah, absolutely. Kobolds traditionally are like always want to serve a dragon. That's like their whole deal.
Yeah.
Dragons haven't been really around in a long time, so these kobolds would absolutely have no memory of that.
That's a fair point, actually. Yeah,
But like,
Oh,
they do what we tell them to. So
that's fair.
can I throw out a secondary option as well? When we were in respite and we went to her tower, was Professor KZ's circle still there?
ooh,
Oh,
The teleportation circle for respite was in the tower, on the ground floor, so not in a destroyed
Yeah,
section.
I didn't think so.
Presumably still usable.
so we could go to
There's an
respite.
option.
Yeah, we could go to respite, park the boat there, leave, and
I
then
mean,
come back to the tower. We can make sure it's still working.
respite was deserted the last time we were there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a risk.
It's either that or we head to Ravenwood and Raina spend half a day and 1,300 gold copying all of my Dunamancy spells into a small miniature spell book that we can offer the dragon.
Yep. That
I
is,
think
that's the other option. We either offer her one of our 2 spell books, because I don't want to give up hers quite yet. We offer her one of those 2 in return. Which is fine. That's an option, but it's going to cost us a lot of time and a lot of gold.
I
but
think
what if she doesn't want them and wants something from the library or the university?
No,
Well,
we
she
told
does
her
want
we'd
us
bring
to
her
get
stuff.
something there. Yeah.
Yeah, we told her we'd bring her stuff from there.
Mm-hmm.
I would think the safer bet would be respite because we know there's an actual circle there. For sure.
The problem with that is respite is the party's initial home base, and we are
they're gonna
actually on the run from the elves. There is every reason to believe that there is some kind of magic watching that place, at minimum, if they don't have people on the island.
You guys have been back there since your run initially. Did not seem to be anyone there.
I think there's pros and cons to anywhere we go. You just pick one.
I think we
I
just
don't
sail the
care
ship
where.
straight up to the university and shoot at them.
I'm gonna say we'll call that option like W, because
we make it fly.
What the hell?
We fly it up there.
This guy's not smart, is he?
I think Reina probably has a problem with labeling plans with letters because that implies she only has 26.
Yeah, it's also true. That's fair. Letters in number sequence, then you get multiple of each.
Yeah, it's 26. It's letter. It's playing like W1, and then there's W-2.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
We take the ship back to the Fairweather Isles, but we don't take the ship into respite. We can park the ship at one of these little islands off the east, or we can have it parked on the east side of Repose. We use our teleportation from there, go to the place, and then we teleport from the university back to Respite, where then we cast Sending to Ellie and the ship and have them come pick us up and we zoom out.
There you go.
That's a great. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
I like that.
That's a good plan.
I think that's the safest we can make it.
I just want you guys to realize that is step 1 of this whole plan. And that is as far as we've gotten.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just so we are aware.
I'm
also
more of
just-
I'm more of a figured out kind of guy, so I'll just go along with you.
And just because I'm that
Sure.
person, we don't know for sure that the teleportation circle at Respite is good. It could be as much like the area was clear, but it could have been scratched, and that would make it bad. So
Well, we should check it out before we go and make sure that our backdoor plan is going to work.
Yeah, because I think I went into the tower, but I didn't specifically look at the circle for sure.
So
Yeah, I
we'll
think
have drop us off at Respite and then take off around Repose.
Mhm.
Go into the cove.
if you want, we can be dropped off on the other side near where my home cave was, and then hike over the mountain that way. If there are scouts, they never see our ship come into port.
I like that.
Good idea.
I know the mountains fairly well. I live there. I can guide us through there, probably. I say, hoping that the DM agrees with me and doesn't go like, yeah, roll me survival.
Oh, well, between your knowledge of the area, Hoven's skill in the wild, and Raina and I, yeah, we'll be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
We got
Hey,
Is
this.
Chris,
that
are you done
is that
dissociating
other
as well?
Tom?
It is.
He's here. He's here.
Crix has died. Sorry.
All right,
We're all
now we
dead.
can. We've just been waiting for you to get here, so now we can start playing.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Wow, shit. All right, let's do it.
Well, we played a little bit. Roll your death save, Tom.
No, god damn it.
You tried
Let's
to
see.
flex
Raina
real
has
hard
received
and blew
some
it.
responses.
I was just reading those.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Good.
not worried about it at all.
Okay, good.
Have I received responses? I have. Oh no. Oh, okay. It's just
Still
acknowledgement.
not quite on yet, but
Kappa, the team while you were away managed to get a new party member and 20
Kappa?
kobolds that are now part of your crew.
Don't ask
oh,
how.
hey, the fuck did I miss?
Don't
even
ask
worry
how.
about it.
Jesus.
Don't even worry about it.
One of them was named Tilia, and they are now named Francois.
Yes, and
Blah.
he and Francois is my squire.
Awesome.
The kobolds
what-
all sleep in a pile on the ship with Dodor in the middle.
Mike, what's your new character?
Nigel Pilkington. Long story short, he's a Hexadin,
Oh, okay, nice.
and he's
All
a
right.
changeling.
And he's stronger than Crixus.
And somebody better
God.
say half and half at some point so he can start calling you that.
So my understanding is you guys are going to the far side of Respite for step 1 here.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Tom, we're gonna go to Respite because there's a teleportation circle there, and then teleport to the school, do our thing, and then teleport back to Respite. Is the plan.
Lay down and be.
Oh dear.
He likes the plan.
You know what? He loves the plan.
Mhm.
And we all know Crixus wouldn't have had much input anyway.
All right. It is going to take you just about a little under a week to get to where you want to go here.
Yeah, that's about right.
So,
Can I spend that time practicing with my firearm?
fuck, I was supposed to get that situated for you and I totally forgot. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I was 100% supposed to do that and totally forgot. In the meantime, somebody roll me a d20, and then either Kappa or Sojourner give me a navigation's tools.
And I'll be casting Find Steed for a warhorse
I will
when
help
we
you.
get closer.
You will help me? Sounds good. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Tom, if you need me to roll for that message I just sent you, she's not lying, but she's probably not being honest with herself either. So I can roll if you need me to.
I don't think it's necessary,
Okay.
given what's happening. But I will. I'll let you decide what you want to do with the response that comes in.
Gotcha.
Very
Oh,
average
all right.
roll. I mean,
We'll take an
At
average
some point-
roll.
We also, the whole reason we went to K Island was to unload the money from my item box. So we
Oh yeah, and we
Oh, yeah,
totally
you
forgot that.
Did I? I thought I just told you what was in those things. Did I not?
Nope.
Did we not do that?
No.
No, we did not. Because we got to the island and we were like, all right, let's search the island, make sure everything's good, and then we'll get to business, and then kobolds.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
We got distracted by the kobold.
Stand
that'll
by
happen.
for 1 second.
This was a hectic week.
Set up my new Naruto mouse pad.
Oh, Tom, we did all agree that your poncho was dope.
Pretty fucking
Certified dope.
It's dope as shit.
Yeah.
Trixes needs to find one of
Especially
those.
Harry Potter.
Right. They had a lot of really freaking good ones. Dude, fucking love
Okay,
this mouse
so
pad.
there's that. Remind me how you've got 4 of the pots, right? Of the vases.
Yes.
Okay.
We
And you
we
did
take
not.
all of
You didn't take all of them because there were 6 total.
the other two ended up in the bag of holding.
And you did take all of them. You put
Yeah,
the
we
other
just
2 in the
popped
bag
them
of
open
holding?
and dumped them in the bag.
Or was it in Kappa's ring?
It might have been his ring. One of the two. I know we found a way to get them all. I just don't remember what that way was.
So at the end of the day, you have them all. Okay. Including okay.
Including the one that's a fire trap.
Oh no, it's far more nefarious than that. All right. So
Oh no,
one.
it's Electrum pieces.
Treasure
Yeah,
mimic.
surprise! No one takes this kind of cash.
All Electrum.
So the broken one obviously was full of platinum pieces. So you already knew what was in that one, but if you count it out, you will find that it is how many platinum pieces?
1 million.
It is 700 platinum pieces. Another one is filled with gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that can't be right. That is right. Damn. 1,600 gold pieces.
Damn.
Oh, that's so many spells.
So that was 1. That
Wait,
was 2. I guess I can just do them in
1600 or 16,000?
1,600.
Okay.
Still a lot.
Still pretty good.
It's a good split. It's a good split.
Yeah, no, it's 7,000 from the platinum. We're good.
Yeah.
Are we just putting this all in party loot?
Yeah, I'm putting it in now.
Cool.
Okay. I suppose it doesn't really matter which order we go in. One of them is filled with liquid.
Mm.
Oh.
Liquid.
turning the kobolds into herringons.
Right. Is someone putting it in party loot or?
Yeah, I'm writing it in.
Okay, cool.
Taste
Do
it,
you want to?
Hoven. It looks delicious.
Yeah, we work to identify the liquid.
Are you doing this by casting identify? Are you investigating it? What is your plan here?
First things first, go with the magic. Nobody drink it, nobody touch it. Identify the spell.
Okay, hold on. It's not a spell. It is if you cast identify, what you get a lot of conflicting information. Actually, give me an intelligence check.
Oh my.
Ooh, I'll help you with that if you want to roll with that.
Oh, thank you very much. Needed
There
it.
you go.
Okay. Somebody has taken a bunch of different potions and dumped them in here.
Oh,
I absolutely want this bottled and I want to experiment with it.
fuck. Mystery potion bottle.
Hmm.
What you're gonna determine with your identify is that it's impossible to tell exactly what is going to happen to you if you drink this.
It's a wild magic potion.
It's
God
a
damn it.
it is essentially a wild magic potion.
That's
Um,
amazing.
Creative son of a bitch.
Immediately I'd box that one back. It's like, yeah, we're gonna have that vialed and we're gonna play with it.
Or
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's an
gonna be so
experiment.
bad for us.
Oh.
It's gonna be so bad.
Could be so great.
But we
Okay.
give it to the kobolds and we send them in like little suicide bombers.
Oh God.
Operation cannot possibly fail.
That's right.
Hey, maybe we'll get
Worst
Charlie
case
back.
scenario, the kobolds blow themselves and the enemies up. Best case scenario, we got like a sheep, a giant kobold,
And a
and
potted
God
plant.
knows what else.
Ficus.
Okay.
The ficus.
So,
I just
yeah.
turned into a ficus last week.
So
Maybe we'll
that
get
is
Charlie
1, 2, and
back,
3.
the unicorn.
I miss Charlie.
You never know what you're gonna get out of a wild magic roll. Okay, on to number 4. Number 4 feels light, like you almost think it's empty. And what you're gonna find if you open it is that it is stuffed with paper.
Oh.
What kind of paper?
Thank God. What kind of paper?
As you extract it out, mostly it appears either damaged or deteriorated. But as you get to the center of it, you find that these were either encasing or perhaps they got damaged at some point. But in the center of this, there are spell scrolls.
Oh my God.
Thank God.
Jeez,
And
Raina, put it back in your pants.
I can't. I want to know what they are. Have to wait.
okay, you are able to get. I guess I should be making you guys roll these. You guys are able to get 4 usable spell scrolls out of this.
Nice.
What are they?
That'll work.
You are going to get. Why is this doing that? Stop it. Oh, it's because I didn't hit the filter button. Silly. Okay. You are going to get 1 scroll of Animate Dead. Remember, to cast a scroll, you do need to have it in your spell list. So you don't need to have it on it doesn't need to be a spell you know. It needs to be a spell that your class can cast.
So I can't use it. Womp womp.
Womp womp. Okay, so there's that one. You are going to get a spell scroll of Blink. You are going to get 1 spell scroll of Charm Monster.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And 1 that is Daylight.
All can be super handy.
And it's
That sounds like a Dodor spell.
so not only do you have to be able to cast it, is it how if it's Like if you can cast a level 3 spell scroll, I forget what let's say animated dead is what, level 3. If you can
If it's
cast that,
higher than what you can cast, you have to also pass an Arcana check.
right. Otherwise, if it's already something that you could cast, it happens normally.
Right. So like daylight can be cast by clerics, druids, paladins, rangers, sorcerers, and I believe that's it.
Yep, no wizard. Just checked.
Okay.
Man, sucks to be a wizard.
Fuck you,
I mean-
wizards.
That's one of the four skills. Cool.
Fuck you, wizard. You can't cast that. Neither can I, though. So.
Okay. That is moving on to the number 5. Number 5. You open it up and it just starts to scream very loudly.
Oh God.
Close it. Close it. Close it.
Yeah, we close it.
Yeah. Okay. The screaming stops.
I cast Identify on it.
This is essentially a trap in that, like, it's supposed to.
Talking mouth.
It's
or
basically
whatever
had
it
the
is.
alarm spell cast on it.
No,
So if somebody opens it, it makes that noise.
Glad we didn't open it.
It does appear to be when you cast Identify, it does appear to be permanent. So this thing will scream for as long as it's open.
Great.
Nice. So it's reusable.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-item box that. That could come in handy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you guys back on the ship for a moment here. And the last one, you open it, and for the purposes of opening this one, I'm gonna need to know where everyone is in relation to Sojourner.
I
Oh,
kind of feel like we're
no.
all. I kind of feel like we're all like
Yeah.
in a circle.
I mean,
Seeing what we
it's,
got.
Kappa is right
It's-
next to him, helping him open every single one.
I mean,
I
he's
thought
like,
that might be it.
Yeah.
I'm usually
I'm supposed to
in.
just I
read
would be
control.
I would be just close enough to give everybody my aura for +5 to their any saves that they would need.
All right. Oh, which token is yours? Is that you?
That's him.
I mean,
What
I'm
was your name
usually-
again?
Nigel.
Nigel. Okay.
Nigel Thornberry.
Nah.
Okay, so if everybody is immediately surrounding Sojourner, I'm going to need you. Oh, is this a deck save or is this a con save? Actually, hold on.
Whoa.
Should totally be a deck save.
Just for the record,
it-
this was what happened on the boat. That was the whole point of going to the island.
Right.
This is before you leave the island. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, on the beach.
We're not doing this on the ship.
Okay.
We very
So
specifically
blow the
did
ship.
not want to open these on the ship.
This is going to be a deck save.
Fantastic.
Everybody will get +5.
Ooh, you got a good one. +5.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like
Is-
that'll help. Maybe.
Is my,
23.
do I only get advantage on deck saves when I'm raging?
Yeah, believe so.
Dangerous.
I don't.
No,
No,
if you see
it's
it
not.
coming.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
just if you see it.
Okay.
Oh. Wow. With a
Yeah.
+7, still rolled in a 1 and a 4. So, but
Let's
16.
see.
I got a 23 total. I feel like that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I've got to add your. Okay, so you and Hoven both got 23 total.
Yes.
Did we? Probably.
Still got the lowest roll.
Well, I got a
Uh,
23. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Dodor
so
also got 23.
anyone who got above 20 succeeds.
Jesus.
Hey.
Dodor and Cat.
And then I need to roll this.
Please be something stupid like a fart that's
You know what?
thunderous.
I can actually re-roll saves if I. Oh, wait, I think that's only if I'm raging.
Thinking Cloud.
Oh, stinking
You fail
cloud.
save
That'd
while
be a
you're
con
raging.
save, though, surely.
Okay.
Womp
So this is only gonna matter. Like this would only have really mattered if you had opened it in the temple, because I don't think this is gonna kill any of you outright. Anyone who failed is going to take. Oh God, math. Plus, is going to take 81 lightning
Oh,
damage.
Jesus.
Jolly!
Okay,
Oof.
fuck you.
Duh.
You know that kills me. You know
It
that
doesn't
kills
kill.
me.
It doesn't kill you outright, though. It makes you unconscious.
Yeah. I'm gonna
still up.
use my sword to charge that. Take it.
Anyone who succeeded takes 40.
So I will take
Yes.
40 and I
Oh my
will
god, Dodor's on 3.
A
Well, Dodor
massive.
passed.
Yeah, Dodor
Dodor
passed.
passed.
So Dodor takes 40.
Ow.
Man, this deck got very
Oh,
bloody
I
very
think I saw
fast.
anyone higher than 20 and I got an 18.
Fucking
But you're
You get a
standing
plus
next to a
5.
paladin, so you get a +5.
Oh, great.
fucking 9th level chain lightning.
It was a
I'm
very
dead.
beefy. It was a very beefy chain lightning.
I'm unconscious.
I will pat Rain on the head and say, "Come on, walk it off and use lay on hands." Give her, I'll say 5.
Sojourner,
you.
Sojourner is in Hoven's hands. Like, kid slime that is out nowadays? Just looking like that.
Oh, oh, he's a puddle. I'll try to
I don't-
scoop him up. Like, oh no, and try to
As you
mold him
try
back
and
to
scoop,
normal.
as you try and scoop Sojourner up, 3 kobolds approach you with buckets, and they're like, "Hey, do you need help when I scoop this for you?"
No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
thought
you don't want help with the scooping?
You know what? Actually, help us with the scooping.
All right, let's scoop him up.
I'll poke the goo and lay on hands. 5 more.
Sojourner, you wake up inside of a bucket. So, how's everybody feeling?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm good.
I
Bam!
feel like I got 23 HP.
5.
Everything is checked for traps. From now on, Tom, whether I say it or not, it is checked for a trap.
I mean, that was the last one, so.
Cap was pretty good at checking for traps, guys.
Anyhow,
that was nice.
You guys will certainly get a long rest before you encounter anybody, so doesn't matter now that you're out of the temple. It's just fun for me, but
I'm sure this won't kill anybody outright. Whatever.
It didn't kill anyone outright.
Barely.
Yeah, a
you
little bit
definitely
more.
went down.
Like 10 points from 15 points from killing me outright.
Yeah, that's a whole 10 points.
How much HP do you have?
Like 68.
Yep.
Okay, it's a little more than that.
I was gonna say.
It's not that plus half. It's doubled it, right? To kill you
Yeah,
outright.
it's got a max or medium.
Sorry, you have 68?
Yes.
You have more HP than me.
Holy crap.
That's
Dude, I have
bad, my dude.
How do I have more HP than you?
I have 63. How do you have more HP than? Hang on.
I got
gotta check.
105, but I'm also.
This is why you walk in front.
It's true.
I have 93.
+1 Constitution. I specifically gave myself a +1 Constitution to reflect the fragility of being a plasmoid. And I'm here than you.
I did roll
listen, man.
6s on my hit dice the last couple of level ups.
I feel like that's wrong. I feel like something didn't update properly. I'm gonna go double check.
Yeah, you check that.
No, everything updated properly. I have a +1 Constitution.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
There you
All right. Anyway, now that the DM's had his fun. If you'll remember, when you guys were in the temple, I was specifically asking which ones you were looking at and which ones you wanted to open.
Yep.
And Sojourner was very smart about not opening any of them.
Yes, he was, because that would have sucked.
All right. Anyhow, let's get you guys over to respite. You will clear it in less time if you want to use your propulsion units that are now fully operational, but those do come at a cost. But you also just came into a bunch of money, so
I think we should use
Yeah,
it.
Should we divide up how much monies we got?
Raina, which of those scrolls do you want?
Mm.
Why?
Up to you. You choose first. I'm good either way.
Has the party loop been updated? Because I only see 150 gold in there.
Let me check.
no one has updated the party loot.
What? Yes, I did.
In the journal?
Oh no, I updated the party sheet.
Ah, I see. Hold on. Let me.
Also, I'd like to point out, guys, we have 5 scorpion scales just sitting around.
I see. Okay, so when you guys see the party over in actors, if you pull up the party's character sheet, then that's where that's written.
In the party character sheet?
Yeah, so since everyone is an owner of the party token, you should be able to see it if you go into
Oh shit,
the
yeah.
actors
Okay.
tab.
Gotcha. Was only two of them had money?
I didn't even think about that being an option for keeping track of party loot. So yeah, that's going to be way easier than what I was doing or what I wanted to do.
I don't. Oh, that's right. My sheets don't work. Never mind.
So, because yeah, I have that as all players being an owner.
Yeah, so it's 100 platinum each.
We'll just leave it all together and we can spend it out as we need to.
I mean, if it'll be easier to keep track of it all in one place, but yeah, you guys can divvy it however you like. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I'm just here to kill you periodically. Anyhow, let's get you moving. You guys already made your checks for moving for the first day. If you are going to use the dwarven propulsion units, you would be topped off on their fuel because you haven't used them yet. So
I am also going to use one of my abilities to create a scroll. That I can, so I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to make a scroll of Scorching Ray.
that sounds fancy.
Like
Scribes
that?
wizards, man.
Oh, and when we get there, I can kind of disguise our entrance. I can make a fog cloud around us while we're on the ship, and then we get off, and no one will see us if there's anybody watching.
That's cool.
Okay, so instead of taking 6 days to get there, you will only take 4 days to get there. I'm gonna track your. I'm gonna track your fuel in the journal for now. I think that'll probably be easiest. So you guys are able to take 50 units of fuel. Full tank is 50 units. So you will currently have 50, and you are using how much fuel per day if you're using it for the day? Okay. So you have 50 units of fuel, and you are using 5 fuel to run for a full day. So you can run for 10 days on the propulsion units until you're totally empty. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So to get to respite, I'm just going to do the math for the whole journey. You'll use 20 units of fuel, which means that you still have 30 units left over when we're done here. Okay. That's taking care of that. Back to your guys' movement. Navigation was an 18, and that was 10. Okay, got it.
Like, don't get me into the spell scrolls. I didn't need them anyway, Sojourner.
Well, at least one of those scrolls neither of the wizards can use.
Yeah, neither can I.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
I checked. The only one I can use is Charm Monster.
Nice.
Oh, then you should take Charm Monster.
Yeah, take Charm
Okay.
Monster.
I will.
I can kind of use daylight.
Can you
Take her
cast?
away.
Not
You're a
currently.
ranger.
Yeah, I'm a ranger, but I can't currently cast level 3 spell slots, but I could cast it.
Yeah, Rangers can have daylight. It's like clerics, wizard, rangers, and paladins. I think
Okay.
cleric, ranger, pal.
Who rolled the d20 for your guys' luck check?
That would be me.
In that case, Hoven, roll me a d12.
D12.
Roll a 12. I hear that one's the dragon.
Oh, I've
Sorry,
still got
I'm the worst. What were the other two spell
Two.
scrolls?
Blink was the one that you'll be getting. The fourth one is daylight.
Okay, which we're giving away. Okay, I'll have Blink then.
I really wanted Blink, but I think
Oh,
unless I don't think I can have it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, check, and
I
if you
think it's-
can, you can certainly have it. Just let me know if you can or can't.
You're a
I think
warlock, right?
I think it's very specific warlock subclasses get it.
Let's see.
'Cause I know Hexblade does,
Yeah.
but I
Hexblade,
think it's just them.
Sorcerer, Wizard, Artificer, Hexblade, Archfey.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Can't have it. Damn. Love that spell, but. Oh my god, Rena, you can stop dying in the middle of combat. You can just blink in and out of existence as spells.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know if that came through, but I rolled a 2 because I'm having problems with the forge. I'm trying to reload.
It did not come through. Okay, you rolled a 2. All right. That means that this will be a daytime thing. Everybody position yourselves where you'd be on the ship for day-to-day activities. For daytime.
Most of the time up on the by the oh, it's loading now. Okay, never mind. I can put it where I need to be.
Okay.
Oh, yours is doing better than mine. Mine won't load at all.
Where is it?
I would probably log in here and start go my computer in a second. I'll be with
I
my.
have no clue where I am because the map never loaded for me, but that's okay.
Right now, Kappa is by the wheel.
That sounds about right.
I'm gonna be with my papa and madre helping in the forge.
Okay. Your mom is not in the forge. She's actually been up helping with Opal. But your papa and Ellie and her crew of kobolds are working in the shop there.
I think you misheard him. He meant his papa and his mommy.
Yeah, I said that right.
Okay, just checking. Anyhow, so who's up on deck? That'll be anybody up on deck is gonna make me a perception check.
Yeah, I'd be up there reading and writing.
Well, if you're reading, that's disadvantage on perception.
Probably.
I mean, oh, buddy.
Oh, it is not.
I've been rolling a lot, so that's my third one today. So I'll use my current inspiration to
And
reroll that.
balance.
Why not?
Okay. Okay.
I feel like Crix's.
You should.
All right. So now. All right. Hoven got a 20. Okay.
I don't know what
Hoven.
one of mine was a natural 20, so that just wasted one of those on that disadvantage. That was fun.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Hoven, you would notice. Hoven is the only one who notices.
Oh boy.
Great.
Hoven, you are up here on the bow of the ship, looking around, and you smell it before you see it, actually.
Damn it, Nigel.
Yes, exactly. It's gonna smell like rotting seaweed as you guys are making your way. Hoven, the only reason that this would happen is if the seaweed is at least partially going uh, going on land where it can dry out. So Hoven, you are going to notice that. Go to the bow of the ship, and you're going to see a little. It's actually like a little spit of land that you're heading straight towards. And given that you are using your dwarven propulsion units, you're traveling at considerable speed. You keeping this information to yourself?
I mean, does anybody else see that that land over there? There's a little bit, not a lot, but it's there.
Yeah, totally.
Smells like
Essentially,
seaweed.
Hoven, your ship is going to crash if you don't move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Did we see the land over there? No, I don't see it. Well, probably because it's right in front of the ship.
I point with the ballista over to that over there.
Not a problem. You got this.
Hoven is guiding you because you didn't see it. So either Kappa and Sojourner, since you're both working the wheel, or one of you roll at advantage to give me a navigator's tools check for this.
I think Sojourner is using control water to help move the ship.
Yeah, I cast control water, redirect flow to move us around it.
Ooh.
Link
that for me real quick.
It's already there.
You already linked it. Okay.
You cause flowing water in the area to move in a direction you choose, even if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls, or in other unlikely directions. The water in the area moves as you direct it, but once it moves beyond the spell's area, it resumes normal flow. The water continues to move in the direction you choose until the spell ends, or you choose a different effect, which is, I believe, a bonus action on each turn. So I can basically Iceman slide us through the water and control where we're going.
Okay, so are you using this to go up and over or to go out and around?
Sojourner would have us go around.
Okay. Okay, yeah. This spell absolutely negates this encounter basically entirely. So yeah, you are able to maneuver the ship using your spell around this obstacle.
Damn, and that was a good roll too.
The DC for seeing it was 20.
Flex check.
Tom was Tom was really trying to get us to have this encounter.
Okay. I'll move you back to the world map. You get around that, no problem. No skill challenge involved at all. Go ahead and somebody give. Oh, Hoven, did you make a macro for a flex check?
You motherfucker! If I knew how to make macros, I would do it.
You just click on that button on the bottom left and make one.
I think all you got to do is change the name of the skill.
Yeah,
okay.
you got skills and customs. You can, I think, at least 2 or 3 of them you can make no problem. You can link it to a whatever your 6 things if you have proficiency with it.
Amazing.
That's awesome. Somebody give me a D20 roll other than Hoven, since he rolled the last one.
How about Crixus? He hasn't done one yet.
What is it?
Just a straight up D20 luck roll. And then either Sojourner or Kappa, give me navigation.
Go ahead, Kappa. You can get this one. I got your assistance.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Okay. Good enough that you're not going to go. You're not making the straightest line, but you're doing fine. And with a 15 on your luck check, you get amazing weather and smooth sailing.
I'm trying really hard not to sing pirate sea shanties while piloting the ship.
I mean,
It's like,
all for it.
oh no,
No one's stopping you.
Sojourner makes it harder by humming them.
They're over here just like, and anytime the fucking pirate hunter comes up, they're like, "Yay, went down the ship to Maryland."
are you shipping up to Boston?
Yeah.
That's the song I was thinking of, but I forgot where it was. I said Maryland.
Yeah, that almost sounded
Okay.
like Crash Test Dummies for a second
Fuck.
there.
Okay.
All right, you guys are doing great. You make it another chunk of the way there. I'm only gonna need one more check.
Come on.
As you go by the island of Serene.
Oh, let me do it. I got this.
Go for it. I'll give you the advantage.
Oh no, I meant for the luck check.
Oh well, yeah.
There it is.
That seems about right.
Yep.
Things were going too well for a minute there.
Yeah.
And we're back to normal.
Okay.
I
In
mean,
that
I
case,
have inspiration. I could use my inspiration.
is that what you would like
But
to do?
no, because this is more fun.
right.
Yeah, fair.
Kappa, in that case, roll me 2d12s.
Oh god, no.
Not added together. Separately.
Okay.
57 nuclear warheads.
15 is not
No.
possible on a d12.
I hit the roll 1d12 and then it rolled 2 of them.
You got to watch out for that.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
2
good.
and
One high,
11.
one low. Great.
Okay.
That'll
Yep.
Something
The
is
highs
The
are
highs and the
enemies,
lows
the
are the
lows
good
are
numbers,
allies.
right?
Before,
The highs and lows are the good things.
before what happens, I need to make sure I know how this spell works.
Okay.
Oh, a spell? How a spell works.
Okay.
What spell? We can tell you. What spell?
Oh, don't worry. I'm just looking at it right now. I'll link it for you guys so you can
Oh,
help
okay.
me out.
after the saves come in, you know.
Okay.
You know, Keffa's never seen his little wisp friend again. That's kind of sad.
Modified by. Okay, so wait a minute. How does. Confused by how these pluses and minuses work. Which is modified. Oh, I see. Okay. Raina,
Sure.
can you make me a wisdom save?
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Always rain.
Mhm.
Well, it's
Oh,
of
well.
it's of particular ooh, okay, hang on. That might
18 is better than usual.
Yeah, but there's modifiers to your save.
Sure. Uh-oh.
Sorry, there's a lot of reading here.
Be afraid. Be very, very afraid.
Yeah, the message you sent me earlier about stuff, this can't be good.
On a
And
side note,
to mention it again, every day, Sojourner does cast Private Sanctum on the ship.
Link that for me. It might matter.
Didn't you say
Oh,
also
no.
water breathing, or is that something else?
Yeah, that's a ritual spell that I
Right.
put on everyone on the ship as well.
I mean, just in case we go overboard.
Yeah. While they figure all that out, I went and saw the new Lord of the Rings movie last night, and I got the popcorn hammer bucket.
I didn't know there was a new Lord of the Rings movie.
The new Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings.
it's an anime,
Yeah, it's
War of the
good.
Rohirrim. It was great.
I saw it last night too. Actually, that's funny. Yeah,
Oh,
it's really good.
Nice.
Did you
Okay.
get the bucket?
I got the Stein instead because I thought it'd be fun.
Ah, okay. I got the I didn't have they didn't have the Stein in stock to the theater I went.
Nice.
They weren't even supposed to have the bucket in stock, but they just happened to have one, and I was like, I'll take that, thanks.
Yeah, they were super cool.
Yeah, they
No, it
are.
was really good.
I'm gonna dox myself and post a picture of my fat ass holding it because I'm so proud of it.
Nice. I got some cool Baby Yoda dice.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Cute.
I saw the Trailer Park Boys movie yesterday.
Oh yeah?
It's fucking hilarious.
Is that the
Fucking
popcorn
hilarious.
bucket?
Yeah.
That's
Here,
dope.
give me a second.
That's
Give
actually
me a
dope as
second.
shit.
I know, right?
Okay.
Because
Your private sanctum does affect how this works. I think it still happens, but
That's
there you
fucking
go.
cool. I like that.
Yeah, the lid open. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah, it is. It only fits a small popcorn, but fuck it. I got a large and just refilled it from that.
There you go.
It's so good. It's the King's Hammer too. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
The Stein was also really cool. If I could have gotten that, I would have. But
Let's see a picture of the Stein.
Sojourner, how much when you cast private sanctum on the ship, how are you designating the parameters of your private sanctum? Quinn, you're muted if you're talking.
Yeah, sure as hell was.
Sure as
Everything is
hell were.
a foggy barrier.
Right. But like, where are the parameters of it?
Oh, on the ship?
Yeah.
I think when we measured the ship, it was 110 feet long, so it's not the forward and backward most 5 feet are the exposed areas.
Bookends.
Okay.
like the important parts of the ship. Got it.
Okay. And
Okay.
Raina's save was an 18.
Mm-hmm.
And
Raina, where do you do all your reading?
Right under the main mast.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to start upcasting this every day, aren't I? Cover the whole damn ship.
Depending on what
Raina.
happens, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you succeed, do you know that this got cast?
I succeeded.
Technically no, but you are protected by the
Uh,
private sanctum.
Thank you,
Oh.
Sojourner, as
I
always.
I don't like that.
No, it's all bad here.
Okay.
I succeeded? Well, no, but
There are some.
Sojourner is king of the ship because he
Can
wasn't crowned with
anyone
smart wizards.
inherently see invisible creatures?
No.
inherently,
Mm-hmm.
Meaning without
I
having true sight or
Right.
activation. I can already tell you no, none of us can.
Okay.
no.
So what does
Cool.
Yeah,
Dodo
actually,
have
as
to
an
do with
Oni,
this?
no, I'm just kidding.
Huh?
In that case,
Inherently.
Y'all are good.
Nice.
Keep on trucking.
I don't get any
like-
sense that this was cast on me or that I saved.
Nope.
I don't get a twitch.
Raina's
I don't
just
like
reading a book.
that.
I hate everything about that.
Raina's just
yeah.
reading her book.
Great.
Everything's happy.
As
Hairs
players,
on the
we're
back
like
of the neck
something
don't
terrible
stand
just
up.
happened. Yeah.
Don't
Hairs on the back of my
even
neck don't stand up. Nothing. Just
don't
Nope.
even worry about it.
cool.
The worst part
Alright.
is, as players, we're all like, "Man, something terrible just happened," but we can't do shit
Yeah,
about
I'm
it because
like
our characters
actively
have
trying
no
to figure out
clue.
a way that I can cheat and figure out that I know it, but I can't think of anything.
Maybe don't admit that you're actively trying to cheat the system.
Yeah,
but-
no, it's
Right.
totally cool. I'm bad at it. So
Anytime you guys are doing anything, I'm assuming you're actively trying to cheat the system.
That's fair.
You guys pull up on the backside of Respite.
totally safe and with no worries.
Totally safe and with no worries.
When we get like about 5 minutes away, because this lasts for 10 minutes, I would use my channel divinity to make a fog that surrounds me.
You use your channel divinity to detect pirates.
Uh, so it surrounds us. It's 20-foot radius.
Okay,
We'd be lightly obscured,
radius.
and it follows me. It's just to cover us as we get off. That way, if anybody's watching, they might might think it's just a ship passing and leaving.
Kappa, you're pretty familiar with this area of the island. You know that there's not a place that you're like. You can anchor the ship offshore, but you wouldn't want to leave it for any length of time. The weather on this side of the island is not as hospitable as the inside. It's not nearly as protected. So you would either want to leave someone you trust at the wheel or anchor for a while but be ready to pull as soon as the weather picked up.
Well, they're just
Well, I
we
think-
we could be in boats. They're just dropping us off and they're going over to the other island to hide.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that part of the plan. I must have
I don't
so
know
it'd
what
be
part of
like-
the plan is going on, but why
Yeah.
are we in the backside? Why don't we just pull into the docks?
In case anyone's watching,
We're afraid people are watching.
I thought our city was abandoned now.
it looked abandoned.
Yeah,
It looked abandoned.
It doesn't mean that the enemies aren't, have some kind of magical scrying or maybe
We're
a
being
dude in a bush.
we're
Yeah,
we're
'cause they
trying
could
to
have
be
just seen us.
extra careful.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we were in and out also super fast last time. This time, we might leave today, come back tomorrow, and we don't want it to be like, come back tomorrow. Hey, your ship's burning, and
All right,
know.
that's fair.
yeah.
it's just extra precaution.
So the ship's
Yep.
gonna keep moving, and we're just gonna slide off of it, right?
Yeah, we'll just be in a boat. I'll have the fog around us, and it's like fog just drifting in.
Okay,
Yeah,
that works.
And we'll probably let Sam drive it. Sam was a fisherman, right? They have
Yeah, Sam is
navigational.
probably the most boat savvy, but she's never done anything of this size. She's never been in. She can figure it out, I'm sure. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Sam and 10 kobolds are in charge of driving the ship.
Yes, the question of the hour: are you bringing any kobolds with you?
Well, my squire has to come with.
Oh no!
He's totally gonna die.
He's definitely
All right, you bring Francois the squire with you. Okay, you guys drop off under the. Oh, yes.
to break into the university. Can it's not Braun. What's his name? The wizard.
The one that's with
The
you.
orc wizard?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, he should come with us too.
Yeah. Can he? I can't think of his name. All I can think of is Braun, and I know that's not right.
Bolg. His name is Bolg.
Bolg.
Man, all I could think of was bro.
I mean,
Close enough.
both pretty close.
I'm like, yeah, Mr.
Can he
Bro
come-
Wizard himself.
Can I kind of like loosely explain the plan and see if he wants to come with us?
You explain the plan. Do you tell him anything else, Reyna?
I I tell him about that we're going to go rescue the professor, and that's it. I don't want to tell him anything else.
Okay. Bolg will tell you, honestly, if I come with you, then that's just one more point of contact that they'd be able to track.
That's true. Can he come with us and at least watch the and watch in case we need help with the circle, and then he can go back to the ship?
He'll kind of think about it and he'll nod. Yeah, I can assist with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, look at
Let's move.
Crixus going to lift something heavy.
I'm probably gonna die. Player is actually a fucking cripple with a horrible back.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
Yeah. So this is about to be entertaining as shit.
Okay. Bolg would kind of nod that that's something I can assist with. I think it would be best if I did not accompany you to the university, but yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But at least he can come and check in case the circle is in big trouble. Maybe he can help us.
Yeah, that's something he'll come with you for that. So I'll move his token up here so I can select all your tokens. Oh, and actually I totally forgot. This isn't happening right now. This is when you were having your conversation earlier, Reyna. As I collect all your tokens, and we will move you to a new map. Hold on, I'm missing somebody's token. It's Crixus. Get over here, Crixus.
Operation Backdoor. Here we go.
Is that everybody? That is everybody that's coming. So, Kappa, you are leading the party back towards town. Ooh. Apparently something doesn't exist. I don't know what it is because it's just a bunch of random letters and numbers. So I'm going to need you to make me a survival check at advantage.
Oh, okay.
I believe in you.
I'm glad somebody does. But like, can I select my sheet, please?
Nope.
Oh. Apparently not. There we go. Okay. Kappa. Survival. Advantage.
Okay. 18. Yeah, you're pretty easily able to get through. You know the way reasonably well. It's just been a hot minute.
Can I say we're all on high alert and watching? I mean, I think we'd be on high alert even if I didn't feel that. Like just watching and looking around because we are trying to actively watch for people here before we take off.
I will take that into account.
Okay. Hey, you survived.
Oh, it's not even off the truck yet. It's like this thing's like 500 fucking pounds.
Oh, geez.
All right, come on.
Yeah, he bought a entertainment center. It's got a fireplace in it.
Are ya?
Oh, what?
Fun.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
That sounds heavy.
A TV tray. Yeah, it's a TV thing for your living room. It's got like a big ass fucking fire pit in it.
I mean, sounds dope, but no.
It is dope, but yeah. It's like you got 2 cripples and then women.
Are they strong women?
No, they're not.
I like how
all
there
right.
was more disgust for the women part of that.
You got 2 cripples and then you got
Women.
Let's be fair
Ow.
here. He
Are you-
was just an anime con, and they hate women there. So
Japanese was dope as shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Arya, come on.
okay, so you guys are making your way across.
Arya,
You
come
are
on.
on high alert. Are you taking any precautions other than being on high alert to move through here?
Arya, no.
Yeah, I'll
Probably
cast Pass
should.
Without a Trace on the group.
Okay, Hovian cast Pass Without Trace. Are you actively stealthing your way
Are you?
through this jungle? Is that what I'm gathering from that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody,
Um,
give me a stealth check.
I
Just
also have
curious, how much longer are we gonna be playing? Just curious.
Just a moment.
Okay.
every
Just
hour
a couple minutes, yeah.
we ritual cast telepathic bond. We can stay in communication.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Does that cover how many people?
That is.
I'll use my inspiration since we're coming up on the end.
Okay.
The first
Oh
Jesus, that's why you failed your stealth check. I'm seeing 8 creatures.
Yeah, 8 total creatures.
So either Bolg or Francois is not part of this.
Bolg, because I don't trust Francois to keep his fucking mouth shut.
What?
That's fair. I can talk to Bolg in my head.
Okay.
I'll relay everything to him.
They fucking Francois is stealthy as fuck. So
He helps
anyway.
all the rest of us that aren't, because all of us rolled for shit.
I mean,
But
you
you
got,
guys
I don't know what
you
we're
passed
talking
you got
without
10
trace.
higher on that everything, so.
Yeah, everything is 10
yeah.
higher.
I don't know what you're talking about,
not
Raina.
great.
My total is 33.
Which is only
Still
a
not
little
great.
bit better than Francois.
But it's still better than Francois.
Francois got a 31.
Jesus.
I don't care what Francois got.
Cool.
I did better. This is my version of the flex competition right here.
In your head, Francois is like, I see you are basically as sneaky as me. It's such a small difference, it doesn't matter.
And then Francois said, he's just like, look at that guy. He's also sneaky. We should be friends.
Crixus, you are in very real danger of being ousted as Kappa's best friend by a kobold.
Mother, I will kill this motherfucking kobold.
Don't kill my squire.
He might
All
die.
right.
Well, he's
You
going
guys-
to. That's what squires do, but let it happen naturally.
Yeah.
You guys make your way across the mountains through the swamp area. You know that you are very near the city at this point. All you have to do is get across this river, and you'll basically be at your destination.
You mean that river that last time had like alligators in it?
Everybody, give me a perception check.
There it is. It's all right. Kappa's built for this.
Oh,
Yes, he is.
Come on, man. I'm trying to watch more carefully. Damn you.
Kappa, just because I have to see, Francois is also going to roll one.
Okay.
It's not a nat 20.
Okay. Out of curiosity, if Francois had a class, would he also be a swashbuckler rogue?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
All right. So, Kappa, with your 30, you'll definitely see what's happening.
You mean my nat 20?
Dodor with a 22 would also notice.
Yeah.
Oh, I need their tokens. Silly me.
Silly you.
The fuck? Nope, that's not it. Where are my... Why aren't they in here? Oh, that's weird. They got put in the wrong token file. Anyway. Bum, 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 bum. Just slightly submerged in the water, you see. With a 30, you're going to see all of them. You see 5 crocodiles lazily moving along in the water.
5 crocodilia.
With your
Yeah,
massive
Dodo's gonna
stealth
be like,
checks,
okay,
they
so
absolutely have not noticed you.
there's 5 crocodiles, so I guess like there's 6 of us, so someone is gonna have to go double on the crocodile. So I'm gonna I go double with Francois.
What are you
Or-
talking about, Rabbit?
Francois looks at you and says, what?
Like, like we call them here and we say, hey, come help us, take us to the other side, and then we just ride them like to the other side.
So my thought
And
was
you
still in play
You and
then.
Dodor are going to double up on one because there's 5 of them and 6
Yeah.
of us.
He
That's
starts
exactly
walking
it.
into the water.
Not Francois. Francois, wait a second first.
Come on.
They're not.
Come on.
Wait,
you
I thought we
Eiffel-
had to call them over to us.
Are you
Yeah.
trying to Eiffel
Yeah.
Tower
But-
with a crocodile?
But first, we have to check if we're friends.
Hoven, check if they're friends. You can do that, right?
Drink water.
Ooh, they're considered beasts, right?
They are absolutely beasts.
Yeah, I will. Are we trying to call them or?
Just be like, hey, we don't taste good. Leave us alone or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I will.
Whatever you
It's,
did to those last crocodiles when the daddy crocodile tried to eat us.
Yeah, I will cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
and it's from a shadow. Be like, you don't want us now. We're passing through. We taste like garbage. Not even that taste of garbage. Damn it! The kobold's sneaking in.
It's contagious.
You don't want that? We taste like the stinky garbage.
Hoven, make me a persuasion check.
With advantage.
I would give you advantage, but since you did kobold voice, no, this is
Yeah.
going to be a straight roll.
Yeah, he trademarked that voice. He can't use it.
Ooh, I will use my I will use my inspiration for that.
Sorry, what are we rolling? We got it off the truck.
Nice.
That's better.
Hoven is trying to convince these crocodiles not to eat you.
Oh, okay.
You know, the usual.
Yeah.
Since it's with speak with animals, would he be using wisdom instead of charisma?
I do
Make
get
a
my
fair
wisdom.
point.
Because of the Fey Wonder, I do get my wisdom added to that as well. That's why it's
Oh,
higher.
so that's accounting for the +5?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, crocodiles are very difficult to persuade. You say that this one. Do you say it? Which one do you say it to, or do you just kind of broadcast it out?
Yeah, I'm only. I didn't see all of them. I might have seen this one. So this one up here.
Okay, this one is going to start swimming towards you. As it says, I don't know. That sounds exactly like what a tasty thing would say. Do you want to respond, Hoven?
No, because I'm gonna let him get. Are you sure? Because that's also what something that doesn't taste good would say as well.
The crocodile says, "You know what? That's a fair point. You make a great case."
I mean, we crocodile people gotta stick together.
oh, I didn't realize we had gone to Florida.
You'd go real good on a cracker, dude.
Hey, ain't no gas in it.
Yeah, we don't taste like no French fried taters.
It says French fried taters. Those are a crocodile's favorite. Yeah, his first roll was real good, and then his rolls subsequently have been real bad. So he says, all right, you know what? I decided with my big crocodile brain, that the risk versus reward for eating you and you not being tasty is probably not worth it. So, bye. And he's gonna swing away.
Hey, Hoven, there's like 4 more out there, just so you are aware.
Stop flexing, Oven. I'm gonna say, Hoven, roll me a d20 since you're doing this,
Okay.
and we also need to wrap up. So,
Ugh. Second wasted on that flex.
Karma
too,
is a
too
bitch.
busy flexing. As this crocodile starts to leave, does this just let you hear beasts around you?
The
So if they
ability
were
to
talking to each other,
comprehend,
you would just understand their conversation?
the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited to their intelligence. It gives you information about nearby location and monster. So it just sounds like whatever verbal communications I would have. That's pretty much what it limits it till.
Okay. As that one swims away, the others become agitated as they say, "Hey, where are you going, man? This is the good food spot." As they all start moving after him, leaving you an
Hey, that
opportunity to
worked.
cross the river.
Sweet.
I can't believe that worked.
They're
So
all
what
just
I'm
dumb enough to be like, hey, where you going? We follow that guy.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move you to the city map, and then that's where we'll call it for the day.
Okay.
Mhm. Where nothing
Sounds good,
bad
Bobby.
will happen.
Nope.
There it is.
Can't possibly.
Where Operation Cannot Possibly Fail strikes again. If we are following Kappa's routing, you'll come in on the south end of the city. So I'll put your tokens there. Okay. So where we leave off today, you guys are here coming into town. Before we call it, everybody give me a perception check.
To perceive the elves in the bushes.
There you go.
For sure.
Yep, that's right.
I'm hearing a lot of natural ones come out.
Hear good noises. Lots of good noises.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration and re-roll that for the last roll of the day.
Oh yeah.
That's much better.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 25 on the high end.
Ooh, 225s.
I'm so glad I hung on to that inspiration. That was worth it.
Kappa and Dodor, you guys come in through the secret little south gate that you had before. The city looks by and large the way you left it. Two items of note that are different than the way you left it. There is a boat at the docks,
Oh no.
Fuck.
and there is smoke
On the
coming
water.
from the
That's not what I wanted.
coming from the Darkstone Tavern's chimney.
Shit.
And that's where we'll call it for today.
Sorry, the what tower chimney?
The chimney on the Darkstone Tavern.
Oh, the tavern. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hate that.
Sure.
Awesome.
Son of a bitch.
I like that Crixus's flexes do damage.
Right? What you know about that
Emotional
flex?
damage.
Are they damaging Crixus? Are they damaging someone
Yes.
else? No one knows.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Okay. This is where we'll pick up next week. I'll be back on the boat, so hopefully everything is working. They were all calling me because the internet wasn't working and they wanted me to fix it from home, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you want from me, so I will do my best.
Nice.
But that is where we're at.
All right.
Cool.
All good?
All right.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
good.
Sounds
All
good.
right. Thank you.
Cool.
See you
Thanks,
then.
man.
See you guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.